All right, welcome back to Take a Pitch, episode 66. Spring training is among
Not
us.
bad.
It is here. Started this weekend. Started today. First games.
Took long enough.
Yeah.
It's about fucking time, bro.
Yeah.
Jeez. You know, honestly, I don't think I've ever been more excited going into a season than I am for this year.
Why?
Because the Mets are finally supposed to be like one of the best teams. And they have the pieces to do it. Where the only thing that's going to stop them is injuries. This is literally the only thing that can stop them.
Yeah, Mets
2
are
weeks.
Mets are top 15.
Right. No. Not for the top 15,
2 weeks, guys.
bro. Like
they exist in the top 30.
They're a top. I'll give you. They're
top 20. Top 20.
They're a top.
All right, but we'll talk about that in 2 weeks, though.
On paper, they're a top 4 team on paper. There's literally no debate.
But Chris, my friend, baseball isn't played on paper.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
kinda.
Max, the season hasn't started yet. So for now, I'm saying on paper.
Going to
Got
the
it?
season.
And on paper, Clark Schmidt's supposed to be good, but he got hurt, right?
Doesn't mean he will be. He won't be good.
Fair. That's fair.
Yeah, it is fair.
Is he supposed to come up at any point this year, or is he like?
Yeah, he'll be up. He'll be up this year if he doesn't suck in the minors. Yeah,
So they're gonna manipulate his service time, like the Mariners due to their prospects?
he already pitched last year.
He pitched in the bigs last year.
Yeah.
Pitching, yeah,
I thought he didn't make his debut.
He literally.
Wasn't it against the Mets, too?
No, Davey.
No?
Davey made his.
That was King.
Debut was against.
Davies.
Oh no, King.
You want to
King
know
was
how
against
Clark
Davey,
Schmidt
one of
made
those
his
guys.
debut? I'll tell you how Clark Schmidt made his debut. So he
It was
came out of the
relief,
bullpen
right?
yeah, against the Orioles in like a 1-run game with runners on. Guys
That's
never
why
pitched out of
it
relief.
was the fucking Orioles.
Yeah, bro. Just ruining guys' opening or debut. Aaron Boone. Whatever.
Well, the Mets always get the nice luxury of facing debut guys.
Yeah, they made
They
Davey
look like
a
fucking
stud.
Cy Young Award winners.
They literally made Davey Garcia look like the best pitcher on earth. when he
Opening
Dude,
day.
they make
made his debut.
they make no names.
Right? That was
Fucking
opening day?
look like Cy Youngs. Who?
2013, Jose Fernandez. Home opener.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah, home opener.
They
they-
faced all of the Marlins pitchers last year that made their debut too.
Bro,
They always.
they make literally
crazy.
nobody's.
But
Look
Max,
like
what were you
fucking
saying?
Cy Young winners. Chris Heston.
What were you saying about Seattle?
No, about manipulating the service time. Is what was it, the president and CEO? I think he is.
Yeah, something like that.
Um,
I don't
yeah,
remember his
Kevin
name.
Mather. Kevin Mather.
Yeah, there you go.
This happened literally after we finished recording last week.
Yeah.
Literally like within an hour. Dude was giving a fucking speech to a Rotary Club, talking about all this everything that probably baseball executives should not be talking about. Like, you got to imagine he breached an NDA or some shit like that.
Probably, bro.
Talking
He
about
said
half the
some
shit.
dumb shit.
Dumb shit doesn't even begin to describe it. I mean, jeez.
Yeah.
This dude fucking. I mean, the biggest one was that when talking about Iwakuma, he said that, you know, his English is horrible. He got tired of paying $75,000 for his fucking interpreter.
Mhm.
And then he goes, as soon as we told him that, you know,
Start
his English got a
speaking,
lot better. Like, Jesus Christ, buddy.
Like, bro, read the room. The guy thought he was making a fucking joke, and like he's like roasting.
Well, then he's also talking about Julio Rodriguez too.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, that was rough.
what they're what, third best prospect, second best prospect?
Isn't he rated number
He's their
one?
best prospect.
He's number one over Kalanick.
Yeah, he's 3 in top 100 and Kalanick's 4.
Oh, okay. He's talking about how his English is abysmal. Fucking. Meanwhile, Julio Rodriguez is tweeting out there a Michael Jordan meme saying he took it personally. Fucking. I mean, that's just the beginning of it. Like, he was talking about how, you know, you're not going to see Kalanick until about 2 or 3 weeks into the season. You're going to manipulate the service time. Something about Mike Leake and Marco Gonzalez.
Everyone does that, but
Right.
nobody's
Nobody
outright saying.
says it.
Yeah.
See, the problem now is that when you got the negotiations next year with they're going to be talking about player manipulating service time. I mean, You have a fucking living proof now
Mhm.
on file recording. It's like, how could the players lose that now?
Yeah.
Josh
Exactly.
Donaldson literally tweeted out. He goes, "Thank you about that. Thank you for that. Now we know
Literally, bro.
this is what goes on in clubhouses and in organizations. We
Mhm.
all knew it, but there was never like the proof, like the hardcore proof you needed for it until just now. And I think that's going to be a massive issue that owners thought they might have leverage on. Given the
mean,
Mets brought up Alonso right off the bat, the Marlins would
They-
do it with Fernandez
They always thought that they had leverage on it. They always did.
until now. Yeah, until now.
Well, yeah,
I
because
mean-
you could file a grievance, but like the organization can just say, well, we wanted him to work on his defense
Mhm.
or something like that. It's like,
Exactly.
what are you going to dispute there? You know?
Mhm.
You wanted him to have one good start in AAA before he
Right?
comes to
Yeah,
face the. yeah.
something like that.
There's all this little shit that you can't prove is right or wrong until now, where this guy's saying, yeah, you're not going to see him on opening day. He won't make it, something about his service time. I think he specifically said service time. They talking about how Marco Gonzalez told Mike Leake he'd be a dick, just do it quietly or some shit. There was so much to this that it's such a shit show, in all honesty.
Yeah.
Mariners did not look good because they didn't even fire him. He resigned.
Yeah.
I think 3 days after it came out.
Yeah.
It was like a
couple
day or
days.
two after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. They gave him plenty, and he made a statement about it too. Before the
Some
team even said
bullshit
anything.
statement, dude.
Yeah. Of course.
Some bullshit statement. He had some fucking intern write up for him, probably.
Mhm.
Steve Cohen would
getting
never
fucked.
allow this.
You're not wrong.
But no, yes, it's. I mean, you're talking about an organization who hasn't made a playoffs in 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough look.
Like, this is your organization. Like, you are literally the president and CEO of the Seattle Mariners.
Yeah.
Your fans, probably the most loyal fans in baseball, honestly. That they keep coming back year after year, thinking it's gonna be different. Those poor saps.
I don't know. Mets fans are pretty loyal.
Yeah, but we actually have hope.
True.
Seattle, yeah, there is none in Seattle. But they keep coming back year after year, expecting different results. And last year they showed some flashes of what could be good for the future. The fact that Kelenic and Rodriguez are right there, and then you do this bullshit. I just
Yeah.
not a
Not
good
a
look
good
for
look.
baseball either.
I mean, it might help next year, bro. Like,
Yeah.
this guy might have prevented a strike, dude. They might get shit done now.
Yeah.
They have all
Wait,
this
you think so?
record. I mean,
Has to.
probably not, but like, dude, they have so much evidence now. It's like,
The
what are the
play-
owners gonna say? Like,
Yeah. The players have the leverage like entirely
100%.
right now, especially with all the money losses over the past year, and now it's going to be going into this year that they're going to be losing money as well. The players have the leverage.
Yeah, dude, they literally tossed the ball into the players' court. It's literally what
Mhm.
they did.
I mean, do you think the owners had any leverage before this?
Of course.
Yeah.
They
100%.
always do.
Well, yeah. Going into it, if nothing happened, none of these big events happened over the past couple of years.
What you mean, like pandemic and
Yeah,
and
and
Mariners
then
shit
all these front office fucking problems, even the Astros and whatnot. It's a different story. The owners would have probably the higher leverage, as they usually do, going into it.
But do you really think that this could have just basically prevented a work stoppage?
I think
it helps.
There's a
Or
good
do you think that
chance,
the
yeah.
owners are going to be greedy and say, "Hey, look, what about this issue
They
where
can't afford it. They can't afford
they
it.
can't afford it exactly.
It's interesting to think about, though.
Yeah.
And hopefully, it's something that they start right away because the CBA expires in December?
Yeah. Well, at the end of the season, so is it December?
When does the league year start? I know that football league year starts in like March.
Oh, I have no fucking clue.
It starts with the winter
It's-
meetings in January.
Winter meetings, right?
So
I would
their
assume.
meetings
Early
so,
December,
yeah,
mid-December.
second week of December.
So I guess as soon as the World Series ends, you got to sit down both sides and hammer something out. Because
I mean, they know
This could
both
get-
sides know they need to get it done. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, especially what happened
Yeah,
last
but
year.
And do you think the players will end up saying, "Hey, listen, we'll be willing to take another year off if it means getting what we deserve," knowing that they have leverage?
I mean,
I mean, they might throw that out there, but the owners aren't going to take that. You have to realize that the owners need them to
yeah,
play
they
games.
Right.
Yeah,
They need them to play 162 games.
Right.
No problems at all with 100% capacity.
Mhm.
That's what they need.
Yeah.
Which you should be getting next year, hopefully, if not by the end of the season. Hopefully,
Right.
the owners need that.
I mean, as far as
Regardless, the owners are going to be losing money this year to what their projections should be.
and probably next year too.
That depends. We'll see.
depends how. I mean,
You can't really say.
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
tough to tell. We're on a good path right now, but with
Yeah.
how this year is gonna end up being and how last year went, bro, like,
Mhm.
dude, the owners cannot afford to have a strike. Like they need to like not be stubborn and like genuinely try and compromise. Like unlike the negotiations last year,
Yeah.
where it was just like they were just being stubborn as fuck.
Mhm.
I mean,
They-
as of right now, we're playing 162, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
Mhm.
Yeah. But there's
Subject
been
to
no.
change because of baseball. What were you saying, Mike?
Oh no, I was just saying they actually have incentives. Like
The timing
there's
is
a shit ton of money because they're not gonna make. Oh, man, I'm frozen.
Bro, the timing there is unreal. Like it's
Whenever
like-
I start to talk, but
Uh,
I was saying they have incentives to actually get shit done because they're not gonna make full money this year. Facts. They're not gonna
What
make
is
full
that?
money this year, or even close to half, probably for the most part. They need to get a deal done, not lose any more money because they're already so far behind on their money from last year and this year. They just need it.
yeah, bro,
Mhm,
the only team that's
exactly.
looking good is the Mets, dude.
Yeah.
They're the
That's just
only
because of the
team.
new ownership.
Yeah,
If it wasn't, the Mets would be in the fucking worst spot possible.
Everybody
The
would-
ownership
every team would
and the
be fine.
fact that his other business makes so much
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, and they made a ton over the past year.
Wait, is it true that the A's have one of the richest owners?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, top
I'm just
five.
yeah, no, I'm just double checking. That's mind blowing. Small market team, my ass.
Who
bro.
decides not to funnel money into it?
The Giants have the second richest owner.
Really?
Yeah,
I
But
didn't-
they actually do. They
4
actually do spend
4.8.
money though.
They do,
they don't.
They do
no.
spend money.
but
The
not
Giants
They-
well. Like Longoria, McCutcheon,
Yeah, I mean,
It's
those
not
are trades. though.
extending Posey.
Cueto.
Yeah, but they extended these guys for
Yeah.
a decent amount of money. Like, yeah, they spend it, but it's not proper.
Like they are over average, but for the second richest owner in baseball, just
In a
Steve
good
Cohen
market.
in a good market. Yeah, he doesn't spend enough.
That pisses me off.
And they have one of the best GMs too.
Yeah, I think with rebuilding, they should be better. Get rid of Gabe Kapler. He's a shitty manager.
Yeah, he sucks, dude.
I mean, that was
Trash.
a horrible move from the beginning.
Huh?
That was a horrible move from the beginning.
He'll be done after this year.
Yeah, he
I could
has
just
to.
guarantee it, dude.
He's just not a good manager.
He's just bad.
Fucking forcing his fucking team to fucking eat vegan. Dude, get the fuck out.
No way.
What?
Does he really?
He did that with the Phillies. He tried doing it with the Phillies, and I forget the Phillies owner name. But he
Melton.
basically okay. Yeah, he told him like, all right, like relax. He did it. He tried doing it in spring training in 2018 was his first year, right?
Yeah,
With the
The
Phillies,
Phillies, yeah.
2017, I think.
27. It might have been
Really?
2017.
2017 or 2018, whatever
It
it
was one of
was.
those two. Yeah.
It was him and Mickey, right?
Say it
Oh
again?
yeah, they both
came
came in the same year. Yeah, they came in the same year.
That
Oh
was
yeah,
17,
yeah. So 17. So yeah, regardless of what year it was, the owner told him like, relax, bro. You can't make these guys
That's
go vegan.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear about that.
I just remember
Wow.
the time he pulled Aaron Nola and he had like 60 pitches, and I was like, "There's no way I'm watching this happen right now."
To go to the
Sounds like
fucking
Kevin
Phillies
Cash.
bullpen, bro. Fucking
What are you
a
doing?
joke.
Gabe
Phillies haven't had
Kapler or
it.
Kevin Cash?
Kevin Cash, bro. Come on, like let's not get crazy. Kevin Cash is low key
Oh,
a
yeah,
genius,
yeah.
but he just made a bad move in the biggest stage of the game.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen.
No.
Yeah, Dodgers
my
are better. They were gonna win anyways. It's
Yeah.
fine. Like Snell would have broken down in 3 outs after, but it's still a bad move.
Yep. All right. So what's next? Anything else? that we missed
Spring
from the week?
Spring training.
Spring
Mac,
training.
You just
and
watched some highlights. How'd that go?
Went great.
How'd the Yankees look?
Luke Voigt got to call Mike Tauchman's monstrous home run.
Luke Voigt's becoming one of my favorite Yankees in the last like decade.
How did Tyler Wade do?
I don't know. I didn't.
Fantastic
Even, I
interview.
didn't get a chance to watch the game, but I'm
Fantastic
sure.
interview.
Tyler Wade is the best spring training player of all time because he's facing minor league pitching, and that's about his level of play.
Generously.
I mean, if you want some actual takeaways, Judge didn't dive on a ball he could have dove for, so that's good. Don't do that. Gleyber looked really good at short. Tauchman hit the ball over 80 miles an hour, so that's progress. Frazier still looks decent in left, so that's good. Mike King sucks. 𝒂𝒂𝒅𝒊𝒏𝒈 sucks. Kyle Bearclaw couldn't throw a strike. Adam Warren's back with the Yankees. Sanchez still sucks. That's about it.
Wait, I feel like since we're talking about spring training, Mecca, what you sent to us before about Yankees Facebook, man. I feel like we need to address this.
You want me to read it?
To save future fans, please do.
Should I bring it up?
I'll read it right now. So I saw this on Twitter. Like I didn't actually find this myself. I don't even really use Facebook, but yeah, so some Yankees account just goes, this is Yankees Facebook. So this guy Bill, right? I don't want to even attempt to pronounce his last name, but he goes, Brantley definitely won the catcher job today. This young kid can hit. Move Sanchez to third. Andujar is horrible. Really bad loss today. Looks like we'll finish fourth. I can't even finish. Fourth at best in the AL East. Boone got it all wrong starting King, and I'm sure he won't start Brantley either. Going nowhere with bonehead Booney in the first day of the spring training game. I can break that down for you. All right, so let's start
Let's
off.
do an
From the
in-depth
top.
breakdown from Chris Mecca.
Let's start it off with, first of all, yeah, Rob Brantley, the AAA catcher, bro, had one.
Was he like 35?
I don't even. He's not
No, he's
young.
gotta-
He's not 22, bro.
No, but he's got to be his early 30s.
Sanchez is younger than him. That's funny. Let's do that. Sanchez moving to third would cause more of a problem than having Andujar there. You've completely forgot about Gio Urshela, who's been a top 10 third baseman. It's a spring training game. Mike King pitched 2 innings. Like can't even.
What's the guy's name?
Bill something.
Don't be Bill.
Bill, if you're watching, listening, take a walk, bro.
Take a fucking hike, man.
7 innings.
I'm going to chalk it up to him being a joke. I'm really just hoping.
Oh no, he's dead serious. Come on. The guy looked like he was middle-aged.
Yeah.
You know, he was dead serious.
And like the part that got me was moving Sanchez to third.
Oh, that
Like, that's the
gotcha.
part that got me. Like come on. First off, I think Sanchez is more flat-footed than Andujar.
Yeah.
Andujar's not even your starting third baseman. And as you said, Urshela's a fucking top 10 third baseman in baseball. And you should
It's
make
big
Sanchez
defense, too.
point. Yeah.
Mind-blowing.
Dude, Rob Brantley made his debut with the fucking Marlins almost 10 years ago.
Did he really?
Fucking, yeah. He was part of that like 2012, 2013 rebuild thing that
Was
they
he
were doing.
really?
The rebrand.
Yeah.
He's got a nice swing and all. Don't get me wrong. This guy, bro.
Yeah.
I
He just
can't
fucking
say-
sucks.
I
He was
can't
supposed
say-
to be great. But
Was he?
yeah, he was. I believe he was originally with the Blue Jays. Or maybe he got traded to the Blue Jays. I don't remember. One of the two.
I know the
So
Yankees got
I'm
him
just-
from the Giants.
Yes.
Let me look this
Yeah,
guy
he
up
was with
real
the
quick.
Giants last year. Yeah, I
So-
think he did play a few MLB games last year too, right?
Probably.
So I'm just looking at the screenshot that you sent, and the dude who commented this is wearing a fucking headband in his profile picture.
Yep.
Like, bro, just take a
This is
hike, man.
This is
He's got nothing going on. Let's be
horrible.
real, dude.
I
Yeah, there you
mean,
go.
he might be. The only thing he might be right about is going nowhere with Boone.
Wait, you want to hear this? You want to hear Rob Brantley? All right.
He's
So Billy
32.
was
Going to be 32.
2012 with Miami, came up at 22. That has a negative 1.3 career WAR and 391 at bats.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not ideal when you have a catcher with the potential of Gary Sanchez. But whatever.
Yeah.
What do I know? I don't know. Charger.
Jesus Christ. God love spring training baseball and all the fans that come with it.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see what happens if Cole gives up 5 runs tomorrow in 2 innings. So just watch. Yankee fan base will erupt.
I feel like
Happened last year.
Mac, I feel like you still just like
It
hone
did,
in on
that's right.
Yankee Facebook if this happens. And just pick out the best of the worst.
You think I should sneak into like a Yankee group or something on Facebook?
Bro, you want to talk about a fucking Facebook group for full
Like that
dumb
kid.
sports fans?
What was that kid's
I
name?
added which one?
You know, the what's it called? The kid who hated Jose Reyes.
Oh God.
Don't remember.
No, I don't remember, but it's part of that fucking Mets group, right?
No, I was usually on Instagram. But it was on the Mets group too. I was always on Facebook. It was always on
added Billy
Facebook.
to a Mets
that's what it was.
Facebook group, and I swear to God, it lowers his IQ every time he looks at it.
It does.
Like these people are so fucking dumb
Horrible.
sometimes.
Should I make like a burner fan account, a Yankee fan account, bro, and go into like a Facebook group and just start trolling and saying like dumb shit? Like anytime somebody says something, play devil's advocate and just say the opposite.
Oh man.
Even if
That
it's a
would be
good
fucking
point, just be like, "What are you
fantastic.
talking about? Michael King's a legend."
I kind of hope Garrett Cole gets this. I'll never say this like ever. I kind of hope he gives up a few runs so people could freak out, so I could like screenshot the reports.
Man wants
Oh,
chaos.
man.
But do you remember last year when Cole pitched a spring training game and got absolutely
Yes.
rocked by like
and
the
everybody
Tigers?
was saying that
The
like,
whole
yeah,
Yankee fan base
get rid of him.
erupted, bro.
Yep.
He was just fine in the regular season. I could tell you that.
Oh man, yeah, this man wants chaos though, and it's hysterical.
I live for it, Max.
Oh
What's
man.
next on the agenda?
You want to talk about chaos? The NL Central, man. The NL Central's gonna be fucking chaos this year.
Chaos?
No
I don't
one's
know.
trying to fucking win it.
It's gonna be boring chaos.
The opposite of chaos, yeah.
We're all gonna play 500 baseball in September. Everybody's gonna fucking go in with a losing record, like the fucking Washington football team. It's gonna be
boring
fucking
division.
pathetic, man.
Yeah,
It's a sad division.
it is. It is very sad.
Yeah.
The Pirates are there, so it's immediately sad.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, listen, they got Todd Frazier, man.
So are we getting into it?
Let's get into it.
Jump into
All
it.
right.
All right,
What?
we'll start with the Brew Crew.
Oh, we got a graphic. This is beautiful.
Oh, we got some graphics.
We got
for you.
graphics.
Look
Yeah,
at
everything.
this.
It's been a while. It's been a while since you've been here. Glad to see you, by the way, Mac.
Listen, well, let's just clear the air here, okay? Because I, unlike you, listen to the actual podcasts that you are in and put out. You know, last week, I'm all ready to go, right? You know, I work a nice 11-hour shift. I'm all ready to go. I get a text. Oh, yeah, you guys want to do early? I got work in the morning. Like, come on. You can't be saying that last minute like that. You leave me in a rough spot. That's all I'm going to say. Continue.
All right. The Brewers finished
Start
last
with
season
𝒂𝒂𝒅.
Thank you.
29-31, getting a wild card spot. The Brewers lost 𝒂𝒂𝒅 via trade, declined the options of Ryan Braun, Eric Sogard, and Jed Lowry. They lost Alex Claudio and Ben Gamble to free agency.
I'm sorry. Wait, did you say Jed Lowry?
Jed Jerko.
Jared Jericho, it's all the same. They're both useless.
Debatable.
Not really.
They added Derek Fisher via trade, Luke Molly, Zach Green, Obi Milner, Dylan Cousins, Pablo Reyes, Daniel Robertson, Blaine Hardy, Carl Edwards Jr., Colton Wan, Jordan Zimmerman, Brad Boxberger, and Travis Shaw via free agency.
Not a bad all season.
Not terrible for what they're going for.
It's gonna be weird not seeing Ryan Braun in that lineup.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, he's done. What do you want from him?
Heber Hammer.
If he does, is that why you like him?
No.
If
That's
he-
just gonna be weird seeing.
if he plays with another team, it's going to be a California team or Marlins.
I think he's done.
Yeah.
I think he's done.
He'll probably get picked up somewhere along the way when there's an injury.
I don't think
When
so.
he's a fucking bat.
Nope.
You don't think so?
Nope. Not that he. I mean, he hasn't been horrible over the past few years. He was actually pretty damn decent in 2018? Was that when the Brewers were like
18 or
really
19,
good?
yeah.
Yeah. You want to see
Is
the
that
pitching staff?
19?
Yeah, let's see the pitching staff.
Yeah.
What are they working with here? Okay,
So
yeah.
it's not a bad pitching staff. Okay, rotation. The 1 and the 2, but you know you're getting out of Brandon Woodruff. You know what you're getting out of him. You do. I mean, he's.
I like the
almost
1-2.
material. Yeah, and Burns proved very, very
Mhm.
well last year.
Yeah, he's got good stuff.
Yeah, they're 1-2, and then the back end of the bullpen is just elite stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they always have a good bullpen. They always piece it together somehow.
I like their unlockable character though.
Yeah, he doesn't have a picture, so. Yeah,
know who the
I
fuck
mean,
he
I
is.
don't know anything about Josh Lindblom, honestly, but Hauser's okay and Brett Anderson's okay for a 4 and a 5 starter.
Yeah, they'll give you some innings.
Lindblom's
So-
average. He's okay.
Yeah, so they got a decent.
They
starting
they
staff.
could use one more starter and one more reliever, and then they'd
Yeah.
be like a
Like-
decent team.
Mm-hmm.
Because the offense isn't bad.
It's not terrible. I
They-
kind
No, the
of like the
offense-
lineup. I kind of like the lineup a little
I-
for what they're
They
doing. I
should-
kind of like.
They should go after Odorizzi.
I agree.
A lot of teams should go after Odorizzi, but for whatever
Yeah,
Someone
but
reason,
should
they
at
need,
this
they need
point.
somebody who can actually pitch.
yeah, he would be a good fit. Milwaukee, I'll tell you that.
But that 1 through 4 is potential is very, very high.
Yeah, I think Narvaez is kind of slept on too.
He's a good bat. He's not great defensively, but he is a good bat
Yeah.
for a catcher.
Obviously, Garcia's decent. Travis
Yeah, he's
Shaw pitches some
little-
homers.
Mhm.
Garcia's,
He had
not
a good year
ideal.
last year, but he's relatively trash.
Yeah. And then,
And listen, the key here is, Bill, you and I were talking about this before a couple months ago. They have so many middle infielders.
They
That
have 4.
someone's got to step up and be the guy. They added
Well,
Wong,
Colton Wong.
Wong, Hira,
It's really just
Arcia, and Urias.
it's really just shortstop.
Yeah, they got to
Wong-
figure out this shortstop position.
Colton Wong is a lock at second base. I think RC
Yeah.
is better than Urias.
They just
I
say
don't-
fuck it and call up the guy that we've traded 100 times from their team.
Bryce Terrain.
Yep.
They should.
Billy's favorite trade chip.
Dude, he's a good player.
He is a good player.
They should call him
is that your play?
up by year's
Is that
end.
could be your player to watch?
No.
No, because he's not going to make the opening day roster.
No, he's gonna watch him get traded.
No.
It's
Anyway,
Player
an
to watch?
interesting team, It is. Yeah, let's go player to watch.
they are. They're an interesting team. For the Central Division, the NL Central, they're a good team.
Yes.
Anywhere else, they're
Yeah. They're middle of the pack anywhere else, really. Player to watch, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, it's the player to watch.
That's how we do
Yeah,
it.
Keston Hira.
I don't have. I have this prepared. I don't
You
know.
could just say it. You don't have
Yeah.
to write it.
Let me know when to say it.
So you never came and got your fucking whiteboard.
That is also true.
Yep, Keston Hira, Bill. Yeah.
Colton
Colton Wong.
Wong.
So, Mac, what do you think? Who's your player to watch?
Do you want me to go back to the
I mean, for me, it's gotta be Corbin Burns. I want to see if he can maintain that elite status that he had last year.
pick?
Wrong. His WAR increased each year, and if it wasn't for the shortened season, I think he's gonna keep doing it. Like he went from what was it 3.7, like 19, he was like a 5.2.
Wow, was it that high?
It was over 5. It was either 5.1 or 5.2. But yeah, he kept going up each year, and he's a stud defensively. So
Like, that was a very good deal. 2 for 18.
Yeah.
He's older. He's older than you think he is, but
Yeah,
like
He's what,
30.
31?
yeah, he's 31, 32, something like
Oh
that.
wow.
Yeah.
He's been with the Cardinals for a long time.
I mean, I say Castanero just because all the hype that surrounded him, he's starting to put it together.
I think the move over to first base is going to be huge for him.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree with that.
It's less pressure.
Yeah. I think that it'll give
Yeah.
him a lot more focus on his bat, which is what they want and what they need.
They were missing that big hitter at first base since Prince Fielder, really.
What about Jesus Aguilar in
And-
2018? He had a
And
fantastic
Eric
year.
Thames.
That's true.
Eric Thames.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Hendon's a big Eric.
But I'm
Thames
talking about
fan.
consistent. That anchor in that lineup for years, since Prince
So
Fielder.
since 2007, they've been missing an anchor. 2009.
A long fucking time.
How long since Robin Yount retired?
A while.
But
Yeah.
I mean, the obvious pick, also another obvious pick for player to watch would be Christian Yelich on a down year. He got injured at the end of 2019. Was very close. Probably would have won the MVP again in 2019 had he finished out the season. Missed almost 40 games though, so that hurt his chances. But he's apparently healthy and feeling better, and he's right in the prime of his career. So I think with more protection in that lineup, having Colton Wong, having Kane back, Castanero at first base, this lineup's going to pop off.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
I
doubt.
think there'll be a solid lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Like Max said, it's an average division.
Yes, so they can make some noise,
Yeah. And then this Woodruff, Burns, and whoever the fuck else they pick for the rotation, and then Hader, Williams, and Suter in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, if they have a lead in like the 7th inning, they're basically set
Exactly.
for the majority of the time. I mean,
Yeah.
they'll blow some leads here and there, obviously, but
Yeah, rarely, but they.
Freddie Peralta isn't bad either.
Not
Not
pretty good.
he's good for like a spot start too, isn't
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
should one of these guys have a bad outing, you throw in Freddie Peralta, and you could probably get yourself 5-6 good innings,
Mhm.
a 3-run ball, and with that offense, 3 runs is more than enough.
Yeah, their biggest issue is probably just like major league depth, I would say.
Yeah.
A lot of teams have that
Considering
issue.
they have an unlockable fucking reliever, yeah.
Yeah,
It's their win projection.
So I had the one I saw was DraftKings at 82.5. I don't know if that number went up or went down. That was the
I
last
looked
one I
today,
saw.
so I could tell you they are still at
Yeah.
8.5.
that's fair.
I got him at 86 wins.
And their Pacoda has them at 88.6 wins.
Really?
It's a little high.
Yeah, so I got him right in the middle at 86.
Yeah, 86 too.
Really, we're on the same fucking page. Let's go. Mike says 85. We're all kind of on the same page here with the Brewers Club.
Yeah,
I was thinking 84.
Yeah, mid 80s. They might surprise and do better, or they might underwhelm. And
I don't see them winning
Underwhelmed.
more than 90.
I
and
think
less
they're
than
between
75.
75 and 90. Yeah, because if their hitting doesn't they only really have 4 consistent guys on offense.
Yeah, I mean,
Reliable.
so I guess we all got the over.
Yeah, slightly over.
All righty, Mac. How many wins do you think?
Around 84. I would say low 80s to 84, somewhere in that range.
And realistically, in this division, all you need is 85, or
Yeah,
even 84, 85 wins. You don't
Right.
need to hit that 90 threshold like most other divisions.
Well, a lot of people seem to think that the Cardinals are going to run away with it. I just don't think the Cardinals are actually that good.
I don't
So
either.
I think it makes.
Mac, a great fucking segue, buddy. Great fucking segue.
That's what I do. I think ahead.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Whoa. Cardinals are coming off a 30-28 season. where they got a wild card spot. They lost Mateo Gil, Jake Somers, Tony Loki, Austin Gomber, and Yerlis Montero via trade. They declined Colton Wong's option, and they lost Brad Miller, Matt Wieters, Grota Sanchez, Nabel Chrismat, John Barbera, and Rangel Rivero to free agency. They had a Nolan Arenado, Johan Keza, and Ali Sanchez via trade. Tyler Henneman, Max Moroff, Jose Rondon, and Matt Souza via free agency.
It's a very
the
Take a
biggest,
look at their rotation pitching.
yeah.
the biggest one that catches your eye in all of this is that obviously is the Arenado piece.
Oh, for
You know,
sure.
obviously, they
I
got
hope
better
so.
with Arenado,
Yeah,
but their
That's
depth
a
is just
given.
not there.
I just don't think their lineup is as good as like even with Arenado. Like Edmonds, okay. The Young's got some pop. Goldschmidt and Arenado will do their thing. I think the biggest factor is probably Carlson because if he lives up to his potential, then you got a solid 2, 3, 4, 5.
yeah.
I think
And then
Molina,
even O'Neill too.
And then, dude, they got a top 3 catcher and Yadi Molina
yeah, but
signing back.
he's a ball. Yeah. I almost missed that.
The thing that's underrated for them is that they're also going to fly around the field too.
Yes.
Yeah, O'Neill's
Yeah.
fast as fuck.
Bader's
Tremendous
fast as shit
defense.
and Edmonds fast as shit. No, I'm talking about on the base pass. They're just going to
That
run.
too.
Yeah, they could do some things.
Tremendous defense though. I
Oh,
mean, what's really their biggest hole
Yeah.
would be, I guess, the Young. Yeah,
yeah, but
Yeah,
but he's not even
you
a
have
slouch
Arenado
at
up there to
shortstop.
take up 95% of that space anyway.
Yeah, and he's not even bad either. I'm pretty sure he's about average.
He's about
defensively.
average. Yeah.
So
and then if you look at the rotation too, even that's kind of where my thing is. Just Martinez was in the bullpen for what, 2 years now? Last year or two.
he's been there since he got hurt. I don't remember when that was.
Bullpen's
So they're
actually
going to try and move
Their
him
bullpen's
back
very
into
good.
the rotation. It's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Hicks coming off a year where he kind of was rehabbing and opted out. So again, we talked about this a lot with the other divisions. Shorter season, guys not putting so much mileage on their arms. Jordan Hicks is a prime example. The dude had Tommy John, shucking 105 with ease. Took an entire year off after a rehab. Another year with rehab.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of stuff is he going to have in the tank?
It's
Andrew Miller,
super-
age is going to catch up to him at some point.
It's been catching up to him.
Um,
I have a question. Is Alex Reyes their like actual closer? Like
That's what they have projected as. Obviously,
Really?
I think that it's obviously going to end
It's
up.
gotta
being
be-
Hicks.
yeah, I
Or
was gonna say it's gotta
Gallegos.
be Gallegos or Hicks.
Yeah, it depends.
they have 6 or 7 good relievers.
They have a
Yeah.
lot of. They have some. Their bullpen's
Their
good. Like
bullpen's good. Yeah.
they have a lot of pitchers with really good stuff. Like Gant's has pretty decent stuff. Helsey's got really good stuff. Throws hard with a good cutter. Obviously Hicks throws gas. Miller's kind of fading out. Gallegos they got from the Yankees in the Void trade with Shreve. He's been really good. And Reyes obviously
Leon's
has
not
been good stuff.
terrible.
Yeah, he's
And
not
Reyes-
decent.
Maybe
Reyes
the
is a
bullpen
top
might actually
prospect.
help him.
I just don't know anything
Reyes-
about Webb and Whitley, but everybody else I know is.
Whitley came up last year and
Yeah, he wasn't
pitched
bad
pretty well, I
last year.
think.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're looking at this team that is saving the piece that's going to save them is their bullpen. The problem is with the bullpen this good, you can't burn them out,
Yeah,
and that's my biggest concern with this is what kind of wear and tear is they're going to be able to endure.
I think they'll be all right. Because their starting rotation's not awful. Like
Flaherty's
obviously,
gonna do what he does. We
yeah,
got to see
Flaherty
what
would be
Kim
good.
does.
I think I like him. I think he's pretty good. Wainwright, I mean, he'll be
He could do
okay,
the
and he
same-
knows
he
how to
could do the
pitch.
same shit.
Yeah,
he's
he'll give you
same shit
innings. He
over
knows how to pitch.
Yeah.
The biggest question is probably Martinez.
there. Has to be.
I don't think Michaelis is that great, but Martinez
No.
has to give you some innings.
Yeah, I think that their rotation has quite a bit of question marks around it.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Is Jack Flaherty actually going to return to dominance? Is Kim actually that good? No, obviously he's not that good as he pitched this past year.
And the key with this, it's also this division again. You
Yeah.
don't have to be dominant.
Yeah.
You just have to be above average.
But the thing is, they did pitch against this division only last year, and Jack
Right.
Flaherty got roped.
Yeah, I think it's just a weird year. I think
I don't know who they played last year.
Yeah.
small
remember
sample
either.
size.
Yeah.
I think Flaherty will be all right because he pitched well in the playoffs. So against the Padres, right?
Yeah.
So I think he'll be all right. He's got too good of stuff. Just the last year doesn't count. Whatever. It's
Right.
definitely
And
a question mark. Though.
Yeah.
Billy, if you
But-
go back to their offense real quick. My question is the depth offensively.
I think they bring up Foreman.
I think yeah. I
Yeah,
think it's. I think they have to at some point. Actually, where would he play?
Or yeah.
He would be a bench guy, but like
Nah, I
just
don't.
2 months, 2 months in, just to give the additional bat.
I don't think it's worth it to have a
Yeah.
guy you want to be an everyday guy.
Top
sitting on the bench.
prospect.
Well, they could just let him sit down there.
You gotta do something though. They have nothing.
They have to
Right.
make a trade,
Nah.
dude. Because Williams, like, I don't even know who 3 of these guys are. I know
Yeah.
Carpenter, obviously.
Right. Carpenter, yeah. It's
He's
definitely an interesting team.
He's a catcher.
Catcher, yeah.
Obviously, you know him. Edmundo Sosa is shortstop, and Justin Williams is an outfielder.
Do they have any like non-roster invites for spring training? Like a guys like Dietrich and
Don't
stuff like the
recall.
Yankees have. Like they need some like.
I
like,
don't think they
lower-
had anybody like of note.
See, like, do you need like
Tyler Heineman. And that's really it.
they need some
Yeah.
major league guys? on
Max
that bench.
Moroff.
Trash.
There's still a ton of free
Nolan
agents out
Gorman's an
there.
NRI.
It's all in his name. Trash.
Yeah.
Max Moroff.
Max Moroff.
All right.
Alright.
Player to watch.
Player to watch. What we got?
Oh, I like that.
Here's my actual player to watch.
Billy,
Okay, yeah.
alright.
Oh,
Bill
what?
Carlson.
Whoa, Billy!
Hold
Oh
the
my
up for
god!
Mike.
What an easy one.
Wow, okay.
Oh, knew that one was coming, Max. Wow.
Jack
I-
Flaherty, Harrison Bader, both.
I was gonna
Harrison
say, I was gonna say Bader and Carlson.
Why Bader?
Why Bader?
Yeah.
I'll start Max.
Yeah.
Because I think he's got a ton of potential, and I think if he is even just a league average hitter with his elite defense, like bro, that sets them up so much. Or even if he could bat like 230 and have like a 330 on base and steal some bases, like that's huge, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he can get on base, that's the key. Harrison Bader will set the table at your speed.
100%.
The defense is going to be there. You know that.
Yep.
And then with Flaherty, if he returns to end of 2019 form, I mean, you're looking at a fucking ace and an anchor to that rotation that's missing
Yeah.
something elite. They're missing that elite ace, and Flaherty obviously has the potential to. We've seen it.
Yeah.
They can't rely on 38-year-old Wainwright.
I think that the biggest loss is easily Dexter Fowler.
They should have kept him. They need the extra bat off the bench.
Honestly, dude, they could use
They could.
a veteran bat on the bench right now.
Yeah.
Will they even get
100%.
for him? Anything that's contributing here or no?
A player to be named later.
Yeah.
No.
They basically took on his contract. right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the only way they were gonna trade him.
I mean, who they make room for? Sosa or Williams? Like, it just makes no sense to me.
Probably Williams, I guess.
Oh, wait. Just Williams is a prospect. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's a stick apparently. From what I
Can't be that good if they're starting him on the bench, bro. If you're
Well,
a good
he's-
prospect, bro, they'll make room for you to play every day and get at bats.
I
Like
mean,
what
who
they
is
did with Carlson
he
last
gonna
year.
play over? Not gonna play over O'Neill, Bader, and Carlson.
Yeah.
They
I
could
think one of
use
the best
Miguel
defensive
Andujar.
outfields in baseball, though.
That is a good defensive outfield.
They're top
Not much,
five.
not much is getting down.
Yeah.
Billy, I don't know what you saw today, but I have 86.5 for the Cardinals.
For DraftKings? Yeah, 86.5.
All righty. What do we got in the win column for the St. Louis Cardinals this year? They had 85. Mike's is 91.
I think their pitching is going to actually click, and their offense is enough, and they're going to play phenomenal defense. So I don't think they're going to give up a lot.
I got 87.
Max, what'd you have?
I had 85.
Oh, I have 85 as well.
Hey, man.
Why'd you guys get
We're on the same fucking page in this division.
Damn, I thought I
This is the-
was low on the Cardinals. You
this is
guys
the-
were way lower.
This is the first time me and Max agreed 2 times on the podcast ever.
That is wild.
Billy, you got to start changing your answers.
I
now.
know.
It's cool when me and you do it. It's not cool when me and Max do it.
Yeah, no, like I said, I don't think the pitching's going to be enough. I don't know if they got to make a move at some point to add a pitcher or what, because the potential of that rotation is good. You know, that rotation has 90 win potential.
I mean, not
I just
really.
don't see
What'd you
it.
say, Mac? 87, right?
87, yep.
My bad. I was thinking of a different prospect. That was his initials were JW. That's not the guy I was thinking of. I was thinking of Jordan Walker, who's a third base prospect that they just drafted. When I was talking about Williams.
Speaking of third baseman, let's go to the team with the most talked about third baseman this all season.
It's my guy KB.
Ryan Hayes.
This is basically my second
KB.
team there.
KB, yeah. You, Brian.
Hey, Ryan. All right, give me 2 seconds. I gotta pull it up again.
I mean, look at that lineup, bro. On
That's
paper,
gross.
like, come on, bro.
Potential, very high.
Even the bench, dude. I love
Sure.
Romine on the bench. Marisnik's a solid bench
Coming off
guy.
a 34
Romine
and
looks like
26
he's a fucking
record, winning the NL Central by 3 games. They lost Darvish and Victor Caratini via trade decline, Daniel Descalzo and John Lester's options. They lost Chatwood, Quintana, Jeffers, Billy Hamilton, Josh Fagley, Jason Kipnis, Brian Tepera,
Tepera?
Schwarber, Almora, Jose Martinez, and
Tepera
Conrad
resigned.
via free agency.
Oh, he
Yeah,
might have
as
just
of-
resigned to Parra, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
wrote-
Yeah, they
Fi-
just resigned him. He got MVP votes, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Trade Cameron Maben, Rafael Ortega, Michael Hermosillo, Joe Biani,
Biagini.
Jonathan Holder.
Eugenie.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, Max, shut your mouth. You're not allowed to speak on names. Matt Duffy, Adam Morgan, Austin Romine, Jock Peterson, Trevor Williams, Jake Merzing, Jake Arrieta, and Brandon Workman.
So I do have one question. Max, say this name.
Do you know what team he
Okay.
was on first before this? That's actually even a better
I
question.
don't.
Oh, you suck then.
Ildemaro? Why the fuck does it look like fucking Wilmer Flores?
He doesn't.
It does not look like one with Flores, but continue.
A skinny version, yeah.
I mean, if you're blindfolded, maybe. Like,
I am blind. What do you expect?
Oh, yeah. Turn your body face forward. Come on.
All right.
Anyway, fuck you guys.
let me start
Yeah,
it
no,
off for
as
you.
you said,
Yeah.
go ahead, Mike. Michael.
On paper, to me, on paper, best team in the division on paper. However, there's something wrong with the Cubs, man. It's like they lack a spark, and for whatever reason, they're just a very lackluster team in the regular season and in the postseason, as you saw last year. That's all I got for now.
I hate their pitching.
I don't agree. I just don't
I
get.
don't think it's any good.
I just don't get why you would
Yeah.
sign Jock Peterson, because you essentially get like Peterson's probably better than Schwarber. So like I don't know, just weird. Like, are you
He is better
competing or
than
you not?
Schwarber.
Like, are you competing or you not? Like, why
Yeah.
trade Darvish?
Mm-hmm.
It's a patchwork rotation, really.
I mean,
Kinda.
Hendricks and Davies are good, but after that, it's
Those
kind
throw
of
no
like-
hitter. I mean,
That's
Yeah,
cute. Dallas
great.
Britton
So-
and Philip Humber through
They
perfect
got
games.
like 3 guys that throw like 88 miles an hour.
What about
Yeah,
Mike
it's 2,
Fiers,
3,
Max?
and 4, right?
They
Elite,
throw in
right?
they throw in Jared
He's
Weaver.
elite, bro. He is elite.
All you need is Jared Weaver and Jamie Warren. You got a high school baseball pitching staff. Velocity was.
It's generous.
I mean, Arrieta slotted in the 2 is a little generous too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, like if they wanted to shed money, why not try and trade Kimbrel? Like you could probably
Right.
trade him pretty easily and fill in a closer role with somebody like Shane Green's still fucking out there, isn't he?
Or even you
Yeah,
want to
he's
shed
gotta
money,
be.
you have Workman there too.
Their problem is they
Yeah,
don't
true.
know if they're in or out. That's their biggest
Yeah.
problem. Like Mac had said. Like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
why would you sign Workman? Workman's like a very good reliever if you're not competing.
Like this is what I don't get. Like if you look at like who looks like they have guys, analytical guys that look at the division, look at the numbers. Like if even on paper, if you look at their team on paper compared to the rest of the division, it's like you're clearly in it.
Yeah.
Offensively, yes. They're-
Offensively, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and even pre Darvish trade, like you look at it, you're like, well, all right, we got Darvish and Hendricks. That's probably the best 1-2 in the division with Castillo and Gray.
Yeah.
And then it's like you got Mills, who was okay, and I just don't get it. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't really like their bullpen all too much.
They have 2 guys. They have 3 guys. That's pretty much it.
That's generous, I would say.
It's Workman.
Who are the 3?
It would be
Workman,
Workman,
Kimbrel, and
Kimbrel, and I think Chafin's not
No,
there.
the guy Winkler, who's pretty good.
I like
Regular's
Alzolay
okay.
too. He
Who?
throws hard. Alzolay?
Oh yeah, he's one of their top prospects? Shouldn't he
Yeah.
be in the
He
rotation?
was, yeah.
He's their long guy projected.
Yeah.
He beats out. He might be able to beat out Trevor Williams.
Yeah. Or Jake Arrieta.
I think that's gonna be the one. That's what you got to watch out
Let's
for.
be
is
real.
that.
Jake Arrieta fucking sucks now. I don't care how
Yeah.
ripped he is.
Oh, you're
Sucks.
not gonna like my player to watch.
All right, so while you're
Player to
there,
watch. Yeah, well, just take care of
let her
it.
watch.
You want me to go into why?
Yeah, may as well.
All right. Jake Arrieta's best seasons were with the Cubs, so I don't know, familiar location. He knows all the guys. Like, I don't know, maybe it'll bring him back. Not obviously he's not gonna be back to what he was, but like at
Mhm.
least rejuvenate him to be a little bit better or average.
All he needs to do is have a full ERA. Like
And it
Yeah.
helps that he has his. He also helps that he has. I mean, David Ross is his manager, who was
Yeah.
his catcher.
That does
entire
help.
time.
I like
Yes.
that. I like that, Mike.
Who's their
I think
Who's their
Arrieta needs to
backup?
figure out.
Roman.
Arrieta needs to
Romine.
figure
And
out
Romine's
whether
a good
he's
defensive catcher too.
a power
Romine's
pitcher or.
Very good,
I like Romine. He was a good Yankee.
very good backup.
And isn't David Bodie? Wasn't he a catcher too at one point?
No,
Maybe in college.
I thought he came up
Maybe-
as a
maybe Little
catcher and
League.
they moved him around.
Maybe in T-ball.
I think you're talking about Kyle Schwarber.
No, I know Schwarber that did that
Bryce
too. I
Harper?
think I think
Bryce
he had
Harper?
the same issue.
Kenley Jansen.
Kenley Gent, yeah.
Facts.
Yadier Molina, second best catcher in all of baseball.
Plus the
Christian
closer.
Bethencourt.
He improved over the course of the episode.
Yeah, I said top 3. I said top 3, so second best is in the top 3, isn't it? Anyway, Max, who's your player to watch? Or Mike, were you not done?
Oh no, I was saying we went from 2013 to 2012. That's why Yadi went up to one spot.
I got Jock Peterson.
And MVP Ryan Tepera.
No, Jock Peterson. I got to watch.
Zach Davies.
I'm be curious how he handles. Did you put Jock Peterson too?
I put Zach Davies.
Oh, okay. It'll be interesting to see how he handles that Wrigley outfield after 6 years in LA.
He's playing center, right? Was him- Who's he playing
Uh,
with?
Yeah.
Oh, Jock Peterson.
nah, Ian Happ is center.
Epicenter?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
I don't know. I mean,
Wow.
Jock used to play center, so
Yes.
Yeah, 2015.
All right.
Where the fuck you been?
I don't know.
Not
Yeah,
there.
fuck
huh?
that.
Billy, why you got Zach Davies?
He's been so quietly good over the past few years. He is just, he's kind of the same thing as Kyle Hendricks. He's not
Yeah.
an overpowering guy. He mixes well into this rotation. They're all pretty much all crafty guys. None of them are overpowering, and I think that he'll do well in the Windy Cindy.
Okay.
I like that.
I don't know if you said anything. Who's your player to watch?
Oh, it's Chris Bryant.
It always is.
For there's not even any bias in it. It's just literally because
He's
he was bad last year. So like, and he's coming up on a lot of trade talks around him. Like you gotta think like mentally, it's probably getting to him, and I think he's got to perform and be healthy, so he could either get traded and get paid, or just get paid in general. So it's KB for non-biased reasons.
All right. The DraftKings line I saw was 79.5.
Yep.
I'll take the over.
As did I. I got 81.
I took the over as well.
What you got, Billy?
I got 81 as well.
I'm gonna go
Billy's is
87.
87 and Mike's is 78.
We're all over the map here.
Yeah.
All right,
Look
so
at this.
I mean, not really.
let's hear them over again. Max, what'd you have?
I had 81.
81. Mike, you had 70, 78. Mac, you had
I'll say 82. I won't say
82.
81. I'll say 82. Yeah.
okay. Good. Don't agree with Max.
Never.
Yeah. Well,
Billy, why do you think they're gonna have 87 wins?
Because they're the best team on paper. Come on. Really think that Chris Bryant is really this bad? Do you think Anthony Rizzo was really that bad? Do you think that Javi Baez was really that bad?
Anthony Rizzo
Wow.
is a model of consistency. Look at his baseball reference, bro. It's crazy.
They have a great lineup. They're the best lineup on paper in this division, hitting wise anyway. Chris Bryant is going to come back. He's going to have an MVP type year on a contract year.
Love that energy.
Let's do it.
Man. Love that. Jock Peterson against a righty is going to mash. Like it's just,
Yeah.
it's proven. I like even Hayward in the 8-hole, bro. Like he seems like he's been figuring out year after year.
Yeah, he's just so quiet. He's tremendous defensively every year.
Ian Happ has been really good too.
Yeah. And they have a nice
Mike,
bench.
why do you say 78 too?
I just think they're gonna be in between competing and fucking selling, and they're just gonna not know what to do.
I could see that too. I could see it.
Alright.
Yeah, it's one way or the other.
I don't trust it. I don't trust their pitching either.
Yeah.
It's fair.
No,
I
don't
really think
either.
it's either going to be 87 or 78. That's why.
Yeah,
I know.
exactly. I just went for the high. I was either going to be exactly where Mike is, like literally the same exact thing. I have it written down, 78 or 87. I just decided to go with the 87.
So let me ask you this, Macca, the Cubs buy or sell at the deadline?
I think they're selling, dude. I don't think KB comes back. I don't think Baez is coming back. So that right there, they should probably be looking to shop that. Now, listen, the trade deadline for them is the best time for them to sell, right? You try and if Bryant and Baez are doing good, you try to get a haul for them and maybe try and do like a quick little 2-year rebuild.
Yeah.
I mean, the reports say that Contreras was even talked about over the some point of the season.
I personally think
they're
that
gonna move him.
I think that they're going to be sellers no matter what at the deadline.
I agree with that.
Is it a payroll thing or is it
No,
just...
this team is not good enough to beat the Dodgers or the Padres or the Mets or even the Nationals or the Braves. They're not. And they have these guys who are going to be, who are on contract years, who they could get a nice pickup for. So why not? Even if they're in first place, why not just?
They should look to move 3 of the 4 guys.
I agree. At least.
Which one do they keep?
I think they keep Rizzo.
Yeah, I think
Think so, too.
Because Rizzo's the oldest one.
I think he's the staple there.
They have a Maya who's going to come up and be their starter.
Yeah.
Contreras.
I know that I saw at the beginning of the offseason that like people were trying to make trade rumors about Baez, and they came out and said that like an MLB insider for the Cubs basically said that if the Cubs are going to build around anyone, it would be Baez.
Which makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah, that makes
He's
sense.
the youngest.
Because Rizzo is the oldest.
All of them.
So it wouldn't be him, yeah.
But not that Rizzo's even that old. He's turning, 31 this year?
33.
There's no way. Did
go.
you look it up? Because I'm about 100%.
Rizzo, yeah, he's turning 32.
He's turning 32.
Yeah, so
He
he's
was born in
currently
1989. When's his birthday?
I would build around Bryant, bro. MVP, Rookie of the Year. I mean,
he is August 8th.
Okay, so he's baseball 31, so I was correct. Max was wrong. Anyway, yeah,
Where's his contract ends this year, actually.
they could really build around any
does it
any
really?
one of these guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he got the 9-year deal in 13.
Holy
Mhm.
shit. It's been 9 years already.
Yeah.
God damn. Oh yeah, so they're
Think
selling.
about that.
bro.
How
They're
old were
selling.
you then, Mac? 15?
I was 14 or 15 in 2013.
Damn.
That's sickening. Yeah, I was a freshman in high school.
And now his contract's over.
That's bizarre.
Oh wow, that we were all in high school when that happened then, huh?
Yes,
Yeah,
we were.
that
Yeah.
is bizarre. I mean, when Tatis's contract is over, I might have a fucking whole family, bro. Shit,
I might have fucking grandkids.
I might be dead.
Fucking hell.
Fuck.
But
Yeah.
yeah, no, interesting. Definitely interesting. They're definitely an interesting team.
Yeah, they are.
I think if you have to pick a team to watch, they're probably my pick on all honesty because they could go either way.
In the Central or in the
Yeah.
MLB?
In
okay.
the Central.
They got to be in first place by like 6 games at the trade deadline to be buyers,
Yeah.
but
don't
not
think
even
they're
buyers.
I don't think they're buyers at all. I think there's 0% chance that they're going to be buyers.
I think they
Just-
might they might get like a complimentary starter bullpen piece.
Yeah, like small guys. They're not
yeah,
going to be.
something like that.
They're not going to give away anything that
Yeah, like a guy on a 1-year deal that you'll
Yeah.
take a rental for a couple months.
Yeah, they're not going to be giving away any prospects for anybody
No, there's no chance.
because they're way too close to that in between point.
But they're almost better off just chalking the season, dude, and just selling and,
I
and just
agree.
getting a return. So like you're better off trying to trade Bryant, Rizzo,
should've.
and Baez. You could get prospects instead
Mhm.
of just trying to sign them or let
I
somebody
agree.
else sign them.
Yeah, I mean, I really think that Javier Baez is one of the most overrated players in baseball. He's just
Yeah,
super
it's-
flashy, and that's why people love him.
It's factual.
Mhm.
He's got a good glove, but
Yeah, and he's a great base runner. He is. He's got great baseball instincts, but he's
yeah, he
not.
does
as
some
great
things on
as-
the field that like you can't
Yeah.
like quantify, but like his bat,
Exactly.
it just doesn't.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not what it was. What it what was that 20? Was that 2017 or 18? 2018.
2018, even 2019, he was pretty good.
Yeah, he had a few good years with the bat, but
He's
I
not gonna
think
he's
that-
not gonna be worth what he's just not
No.
worth what he's probably gonna be asking for.
no,
No.
yeah, he's well,
Especially given what the shortstop market's becoming.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying, bro. Like, there's way too many shortstops ahead of him in that market.
exactly.
Who's the first to go? Baez, Bryant, Rizzo, or Contreras?
KB, 100%.
Yeah, Bryant. He's the most attractive piece.
Literally.
All right, yeah, keep it in your pants. Keep it in your pants.
Come on.
All right, to the Pirates.
Hang on, real quick.
Yes.
Why would
Under,
you do the
next.
Pirates
Keep
last?
moving.
That was, a
Keep
waste of
moving
my,
under.
that was a waste of 5 seconds.
I mean, how much time we gotta spend on this shit team here? Like, fuck.
Nah, not long.
The
I-
Pirates come out
sorry.
41, securing the number 1 pick in the draft, and if they don't take Umar Rocker, they're fucking idiots. They lost Josh Bell, Nick Turley, Joe Musgrove, Jameson Tyone via trade, declined Chris Archer's option, lost Derek Collin, Keone Keller, Jason Martin, Neveriskis, Jose Ozuna, and Trevor Williams via free agency. They added Will Crow via trade, Wilmer Defoe, Joe Hudson, Chasen Shreve, Brian Goodwin, Tony Walters, Tyler Anderson, and Todd Frazier.
Motherfucker. Why do that? Look at his face, man.
That was a
Actually
Jason.
really good last year.
He was really good with the Mets.
They have Carson Fulmer, too.
Yes.
I mean, that is a
Oops.
rotation. Wow.
So-
Stephen
so
Brault is
Todd
there.
Frazier will find a new home by June.
Yeah.
That's such a bad.
Is there even a player to watch here?
I never even heard of Richard Rodriguez.
He's pretty
But-
good.
He had a really good year last year.
Kyle Crick's pretty good. He's got good stuff.
Rick's not bad.
Yeah, Crick's not bad. He's got a nice curveball.
I'll tell you what, the 1 to 4 in the lineup is pretty decent.
And 5 isn't terrible.
5 isn't
Regular
bad.
Polanco's not
And Newman's
bad,
not
average.
terrible.
Yeah,
Stallings had a good year, right?
Like they're
Yeah,
not
they're-
awful. They're not Detroit Tigers awful like last year.
Tigers, yeah, I think the Tigers are better actually.
No, I meant like
This year,
you,
yeah.
you actually
not-
know the players.
They're not
you
as
know
bad
who
as they
are.
were last year. Yeah.
You know who these players are, except
Yeah.
for Anthony Alford.
Yeah.
I mean, I know
Alfred
Anthony
came over from
Alford.
Miami, right?
Toronto asshole.
Toronto. Right.
Like even Todd Frazier on the bench, it's not terrible. Dustin Fowler, I remember him. We played one game with the Yankees, fucking shattered his knee into a wall,
Yup.
and then they traded him
wait.
to the A's.
I thought it was okay.
Wait, who? What's it again?
Dustin
Dennis?
Fowler.
Wait, no. Yeah, wait. Where's Cole Tucker?
Oh,
They don't
yeah.
have him projected. to
Oh, he's
start on the
playing.
team.
He's got to be on this team.
Yeah, he's dating Vanessa Hudgens. Come on.
That's
He's
the
gotta
only.
be.
That's the only thing that he hits.
After with the important shit here. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
was gonna
shit
say
show.
Cole Tucker has to be on this team.
Yeah, he's a good fielder, so he'd be on the
Yeah.
bench, like regardless. He could hit a little bit.
Yeah,
What position is Alfred playing?
Outfield.
Yeah,
gotta
Tucker
be
can play the
center
outfield.
field because
Gregory
Polanco's a
Polanco?
right fielder, and
No, they have Frazier or Newman in center. I thought
No, Newman's
or
a second
Reynolds.
base.
One of them. One of
Newman's,
those.
Reynolds.
Three.
All right.
Newman's
Wait.
shortstop.
One of those three plays the outfield.
Reynolds is left field. There you go.
It's the Pirates. They're,
Reynolds should be center field. Polanco should be in right. Moran should be at first. Frazier can play all over the place. Probably prefer him at second.
Mhm.
I think Newman can play a few different positions as well. Stallings catches, and obviously Hayes is at third.
So do we all have the same player to watch?
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
is that
Hayes.
is that
Brian,
him?
I have Brian Reynolds.
I like that.
Once I
He's
wanted to
good.
be, I wanted to be different from you guys because I knew y'all were all going.
He was on my
Hayes.
underrated list.
Yeah, he's good, and I think he'll be a good complement to Brian Hayes for the future.
Kid Brian Hayes is disgusting.
The line that they have at 59.5. Too high, too low. I think it's way too high.
9.5. Yeah, that's a little high.
I got 54. Will you say 58?
58.
How many did you say?
I said 58. Max said 54.
That's what I said also.
You know what?
One.
You know, I'll be a nice guy. I'll
Yeah.
say they win 60 games.
Wow.
I think it's hard, very hard.
Well, some chaos in this
Dude,
division.
I only know one of their starting pitchers.
Who?
You know, it's really hard to
Brault.
lose
Steven
100.
Brault.
No, Mitch Keller. Well, I know who Stephen Brault is, but
You don't know Chad
Yeah.
Gould?
Steven.
I know their names, but they're just like I've never watched them pitch in my life.
Yeah, they have names. I'll tell you that. Yeah, definitely.
They exist. They're real
Brault
players. They're
throws-
real people.
Brault throws a nice 87 miles an hour.
Filthy cutter.
Oh, they got these.
He's got a filthy cut piece. Nice little hook, you know.
All right, let's not waste any more time on this.
Yeah, let's get going. Let's
Yeah,
get to the Reds.
They're done.
Ah,
All right. Cincinnati Reds.
Cincinnati Reds.
Winker leading off. All right.
Yeah.
I
Which
don't
is
like these
weird
projected
because they
lineups.
don't. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't-
It's kind of weird to me.
I
All
mean,
right. Let me read my thing before you
go for it.
Coming off a season win with 31-29, getting in a wild card spot. They lost Robert Stevenson and 𝒂𝒂𝒅𝒊𝒏𝒈 Iglesias via trade. They lost Trevor Bauer, Anthony DeScalfani, Tyler Thornburg, Freddie Galvis, Travis Jankowski, Archie Bradley, Brian Goodwin, Kurt Caselli via free agency. They added Brandon Bailey, Jeff Hoffman, Noe Ramirez, Scott Henneman, Art Warren, Hector Perez, Ciol Perez, and Kyle Holder via trade. They added Dwight Smith, Hester Cuthbert, Bo Takahashi, Josh Osich, Edgar Garcia, Rocky Gale, Sean Doolittle, Nicky Delmonico, D. Gordon, Braden Shipley, and then Tyler Naquin.
Okay.
All right.
Almost had it.
Yeah, whatever.
Pretty
a
much
bunch of
there.
random guys that don't matter.
Yeah.
The Reds
Yeah.
are interesting.
Cam
The Reds
Pedroia
are
and
very-
then
They,
Tyler
they
Naquin.
are interesting.
don't know why they signed Naquin.
I mean, on paper, to me, they're the second best team.
They have 75 outfielders.
First or
That's their
second base.
problem.
They're probably tied with the Cubs. Like they have the same amount of holes. Like they have, I don't know. They
I like
should
their
just be
pitching
way
better.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd take
I like their
Bryant.
bullpen significantly better too.
I'm
Yeah.
not high on Doolittle. Garrett's good.
Yeah,
No,
maybe
you're-
Garrett.
Yeah,
it's
3
bad.
closers.
Sims has good stuff.
Sims does have good stuff.
Other than that, it's
Rosen
kind
and
of
Ramirez aren't terrible.
Maybe
Well,
Jeff
I mean, is it-
Hoffman will be actually useful out of Colorado.
Oh, they don't have Lorenzen anymore, do they?
Is it going to be
Yeah, they do.
a
He's a
closer
he's
by
their
committee
five-star,
or
Five-starter. Say it again, Max.
Amir
is
Garrett's
it
gonna
closer by
fight
committee
Sean
or
Doolittle. No, Amir Garrett's
It-
gonna fight Sean Doolittle for him.
It's up in the air. It's obviously favored to Amir Garrett right now, but
Which is kind of
Right.
stupid, but
what was the point of trading Iglesias? Like, I just don't. I just don't
yeah,
get
that's
it.
kind of dumb.
Stupid trade.
who they even get for him?
Ramirez?
It's just a bad
And Be-
trade. I don't.
And
just to get-
Bedrosian or no?
I think they. I
He
have
came
it
from the
here.
Angels too.
Bajorgian was signed.
Oh, okay.
like just to get rid of 8 million, bro. You get rid of.
Well,
your
they also got a
closer?
bunch of prospects, I think. Also,
I mean, they're
not
not
good
good.
prospects,
Can
but yeah.
Yeah, shit. But
we go back to their lineup real quick?
hold, I just have one question. Max, who's your favorite bullpen piece that's on the bottom, on the lower half?
The lower half.
Yeah, I just remember a few weeks ago you said Sal Romano was elite.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did. You
I
said that
did
he-
not.
you said that he was great. I'll go back to the clip and I'm gonna insert it.
If you could find it, okay.
I remember
I
it was
don't
you,
remember
you,
saying
me,
that.
and Mike, kind of just fucking just like, what are you saying? And ignored it. Go on.
Might have been drunk.
This,
Might have been drunk.
this team needs a DH.
Yes.
They do. They need a Keno to DH. Well,
They
they
need-
also need Joey Votto to like not bat third. Like you shouldn't be batting him third.
No,
anyway.
he should be batting 5.
If I were them, dude, I'd get real
Generously.
crafty. Bat him leadoff, bro. Just pay him to get walks at this point.
Yeah.
I don't
mean,
think
that's
I
pretty
did him.
much what
I
they
mean, I
are
did him 1 or
paying him to do.
5.
I would put Winker 3, Castellanos 2, Suarez 4, Louis 5, Senzel leading him off, and then put Votto 6.
Yeah.
I would actually put Tyler
like that.
Stevenson over Tucker Barnhart. I'm very high on Stevenson. I like his bat.
Stevenson's gonna be very good. Yes.
Yeah, I like his bat a lot. Kyle Holder was on the Yankees, and the Phillies got him in the Rule 5, and then I guess they traded for him. Really good glove, can't hit. Really, really good glove.
Well, yeah, that's actually he can play the outfield, right?
No, he's
Also-
shortstop.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know if he can play outfield, but I know he's a really good.
That's it. It's another
shortstop.
outfielder for
He's an
them.
infielder.
But
What
they
is-
have they have Akiyama too.
Well, yeah, Akiyama and
Dude,
Aquino.
they also just signed Naquin too, and Naquin's not terrible. Naquin's MLB quality.
Nick
Yeah.
is a solid player.
He's a very good bench player.
That's some
Very,
good
very
depth.
good.
They have too much depth. That's the problem.
Right.
Who's Kyle Farmer?
That
Where's the step
Triple A
up?
team's gonna look nice.
Kyle Farmer's their shortstop.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. No shot that happens. Eugenio Suarez said he's gonna play shortstop.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, but would you rather have him and somebody else at
See,
third base?
why didn't they just get a shortstop? Do you know how many so many budget shortstops fucking
Why didn't they just re-sign Iglesias?
Davies.
Well, don't forget they also signed D. Gordon.
Yeah, wow, that's good.
You talking about budget players?
Senzel
Gordon
plays
hasn't been good
I
in
don't know.
3 years.
Senzel?
He's got to be able to play short, right? He's quick.
Yeah, why not?
If he could play second, I would test that out.
He can play. He can play every fucking position. So if he
To
can
be
play
honest, that might actually help them. If Senzel plays third, go back to where he started.
No, I would have put Senzel at third.
where are you gonna put Suarez?
Yeah, we're gonna put Suarez.
I'm saying if you slide him over to short,
No, you don't. You put Senzel at short, leave Suarez at third.
whatever.
think
But yeah, that also opens up the outfield. That's
you-
what they need. They need to
then
open
you
up
could
the spot in
put-
the outfield.
You could put Akiyama in center.
Yep.
Put Naquin on the bench, I guess. I don't know. That's a very odd. bench.
Take Kyle Farmer out to the shed.
Yeah, Kyle Holder shouldn't be in the major leagues, but
Right.
he's got a good glove. I mean, I don't know. Very odd. I don't know. Just very odd.
Play to watch? Question mark. Exclamation point.
Fair to watch.
Good Senzel. We like the Senzel. Hendon, what do you got?
Senzel.
Suarez. I'll go
Yeah,
with
Suarez.
I'll go with
You're Gary and Michael Lorenzenville, you said?
Yes.
Is Michael Lorenzen going to play the outfield and hit?
Hell yeah.
They should.
I was gonna make a Tom Brenneman joke though. I was trying to find a Tom Brenneman joke here, but
That's a deep drive to left.
because that's it. You want something coming out of left field?
My player to watch is Jesse Winka
Yeah.
Why?
because he wears number 33.
I do have a question, Max.
No, I'm
you
just
still,
kidding.
You still have beef with him?
Winker?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Good.
upset because he trolled Met fans?
We hashed it out. We're good. We're good.
Wait, what? Do you have
I
social
still
media?
got issues with Todd Frazier.
What
still got
happened with
issues with Todd
Winker?
Frazier.
Whoa, what happened with Winker?
No.
He's like a troll, bro. He likes fucking.
I know.
I just think his.
No.
I like
still
his.
got issues
swing.
with Todd Frazier though.
I like his swing. I think he's got a good bat. I want to see him do it for a full season because it could help a lot. Because their team, for whatever reason, was dead offensively last year.
And they can't field for shit.
Yeah,
I
they,
feel
got
like it's
some,
another all or nothing team too.
they probably won't be very good. If they weren't good at a short 60 last year, I don't really know with Bauer, Castillo, and Gray. Like, how much better of a 3 could he get?
Yeah.
Alrighty, I have the line here set at 82.5. Bill, you want to bet?
Yep.
All
Yep.
right.
With Pacoda has them at 79.
So interesting how Coda's is kind of different than that.
Well, because the betting
different
markets are
things,
shaped
and-
by people putting money in.
That's true.
So since it's been
Alrighty.
shifted.
Pacoda is based on like
Kinda
1,500.
yeah.
76.
Yeah. I got 76.
I'm gonna go straight 81, 500.
He gets it.
78.
Attaboy,
Billy,
Mike.
Billy, you're not gonna like this. I literally wrote 78 at first, and I'm like, nah, let's do 76.
I had
Proof.
79. I had 79, and I went down to 78 because I thought you might have had 79.
Wow.
So I'm going
This
back
is
up
so
to my
cute.
79. Then.
Well, I'm at 76. We're good. We're good.
No, I'm going back up to my original.
He thinks they're going to be a little bit better.
I mean, does Castillo go? Does Gray get moved? There's so many questions surrounding this team too.
I don't think
Good.
Castillo moves. They're asking for a haul.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, why wouldn't you? You're not going to give up Glaber and Jason Dominguez and Aaron Judge and Eric
I'm good, bro.
Cole and all
I'll
of
tell you,
those?
you know what's funny? I'll never forget when the Tigers wanted to trade Matt Boyd to the Yankees for Torres.
Yes.
Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. How's that going? How's Matt Boyd doing over there?
That's what we said last week.
I did.
Remember when they were when he had that fucking amazing first, not amazing, but he had a great first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was really good that first half
Was
of
that
like what
2017?
2019?
Nah, had to be before that.
Nah, I think it was 2019.
When did Glaber come up? Because
2018.
it was the
2018.
same year as that. So 20,
Okay, so yeah, it was 28. Oh, right, it was 2018.
and yeah, he had that great first half, and then in September he got fucking roped.
Yeah, has been trash ever since. This guy gives up homers like it's his day job.
Oh my
Let's
god.
have him come to Yankee Stadium. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Still one of my favorite
Yeah,
players.
he's giving up fucking bombs at Comerica. Imagine what he'd be doing at Yankee Stadium. They'd be hitting the awning.
Oh man.
On it, they've hit the fucking subway.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to talk about Sonny Gray. Okay.
Sonny Gray's, I love Sonny Gray. It's a shame he was awful with the Yankees because I really like him, but
Great
Yeah,
pitcher.
He's
Glad
my
he's
favorite players.
I know you got a jersey of his.
Vandy
Oakland
alum.
A's yellow. That's
Nice.
That thing is gross, bro. But it looks
Nice.
good
so
on
I like
nice.
that. I like it.
It's the Husky one.
you.
All right, so who you got to win the division, boys?
uh,
I mean,
I had
based
to-
on what we said, or
I had the Cardinals.
Well, both. Based on what we said, obviously, I think we were all
Based on
kinda-
what we
Isn't that the
said.
same? Isn't that the same thing? Based on what we said and what we think, it's the same.
yeah,
no,
Well,
not
no.
necessarily.
no, I think yeah, because I'm different.
I
'Cause I
think-
had the Cubs as the best team, but I don't think that they're
Right. I
Oh
I
wait,
don't think
wait.
they actually
Before
will.
we do this, we gotta do what we did last week. Best
What did we do?
lineup, best rotation,
Oh,
best
yeah.
and best bench.
Do you want me to go through them again? Go back up to the top.
Just for Max.
Here you go, Max.
We just need the benches, really. I feel like
Yeah.
that's the only thing we really need.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure we all
Oh,
agree.
you
So
just
Mike,
skim
Mike,
over the fucking Pirates real quick.
Yeah, obviously there's pointless. Mike,
I
you
heard
can
the
just,
best bench. What are you
just list
talking
them
about?
off. Because I'm
So
sure
lineups the Cubs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cubs,
Yep.
correct.
Yeah.
Pitching staff. That's actually a tough one.
I
Are we
mean,
talking about just starters?
Yeah,
Potential.
just the starters. Sorry,
I
just
think
the
you
starters.
gotta
I think
go
we
the
could-
Reds just because they elite 2 at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Just-
Miley can put it together. Lorenzen can, he's a hit or miss guy, but he can.
Like
Justin Keith's
Gray,
I guess
Gray
they
and
do have the
Castillo
most.
are so
it's-
much better than every other
Yeah.
one too. It's like
I think it's either them or the Cardinals. If Flaherty can be as good as he was,
Yeah.
Right.
There's a big
It's-
question mark.
I know it's one of those two. That was the only other.
I could go with either
question.
one. I don't know.
Bullpen, Cardinals.
I take the Cardinals pen.
Yeah.
Cardinals followed by the Brewers, I'd say.
Just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sure,
the
I-
Cardinals just have more names, more
Yeah.
possibilities.
Just-
They're deeper. It's a fuller bullpen.
who are these guys? What are they gonna do?
Right.
Brad Boxberger is going to be Brad Boxberger.
I mean, I'm sure they will end up being fucking good because that's always what happens with the Brewers.
Mhm.
But these names, you can't deny it.
Right.
Yeah, you can't trust
know
them.
what they've done, and they have a track record.
Yeah.
Then the bench, I would say the Cubs. Then right?
I was thinking the
bench.
Reds.
They
They got a lot of depth.
Close.
Like I'll take Aquino, Naquin, Akiyama. Like
But Naquin isn't even
Stevenson.
looking to start.
he'll dude, he's a major league ball player. He'll
I know he is,
end up on the
but based on what they have, what Billy has here, I'd say the
That's nice.
I'd say what?
How does he freeze only when he speaks?
I just said the Cubs. That's all I said.
I know. I had a feeling.
Because they have Bodie, Marisnik.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with the Cubs too. I like.
It's
Bodie.
one of those two. It's either one.
I like Marisnik. Who's the other guy on the bench that I like?
They've they're who's their backup catcher?
Romine.
Romine, and then there's one more. If Billy would stop having a,
Yeah,
a grand
yeah,
old
I
time.
know.
What's the Cubs' other bench player?
Roman Bodie,
and
Ildemaro Vargas.
who's fucking fast as shit. Yeah. All right.
All right.
So what were we saying before I rudely interrupted you?
So me and
Who-
Billy
who's
were on
gonna
the
win the
same
division?
page. Yeah, we're
Oh,
on the
yes,
same
yes.
page. Me and Billy think that the Cubs are the best team, but I
Yeah.
just can't see the Cubs winning. I just can't see the
Exactly.
Cardinals losing this division somehow.
Hmm.
And I feel like-
you.
And I feel like because they got Arenado, you know they're in,
Yeah,
so they'll probably make a couple moves at the deadline.
exactly.
I wrote it at the end of my article. I'm like, it's the same deal every year. The Cardinals figure out a way to just compete and just win every year.
There you go.
And the Cardinals, I feel like the big thing with the Cardinals is that they are so elite at developing players that you never know who they're going to call up and be, just play a role.
They need to get
like
they need to get Gorman up stat
Yeah.
at some point.
Where's he gonna play?
Just
It's
yeah,
like,
that's the biggest.
I
problem.
don't know, bro. She's
Stick him at second. move
tell him
in,
to
like
learn
that.
left field or something like.
Because this defense is so good. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other comments?
No,
Max, would you have the Pirates?
no, I didn't.
Oh,
I heard Pittsburgh. I don't know.
that's what I.
Now we're on to the best part of the episode.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Max,
What are you
Max,
doing?
Take it easy.
Yo, Hendon, what's the
Yeah.
ETA for this guy Kumar Rocker to come in? This guy is a fucking.
He's getting drafted this year.
That's what I'm saying. How long do you think it'll take?
I think 2 years, a year, 2 years.
This guy's an electricity factory, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, pretty much. It's an electric factory, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It's been a long day, man. Your lighter's nasty too. He should have been a
Yeah.
Yankee, but he went to college. That's not.
So talking about stud pitchers, top 10 pitchers.
About 10
I know
starters.
Max was struggling with this. He was
I
asking
was.
out of
I was,
info.
I was trying to figure out what you guys had, what you guys were thinking on this.
That's why we
Um,
started late.
I think we should do this one differently.
Oh, okay. How do you want?
We should
that?
go
you
round
thinking?
robin 10-1. We go give our tens.
Oh, okay.
Just because it's such an interesting.
we could do that.
Because
like
Max asked me like who I had in, who he's missing, and I'm like,
Yup.
maybe we're all gonna have different shit, except
Yeah.
for obviously like top 3-ish, maybe top 4. Generally be the same.
What are we doing?
All right,
Top
so why
10?
don't
I
you-
just
why
yeah.
don't you
Just
start it off?
Mac,
Yeah, top
you
10.
had top 10 pitchers. We're gonna do number 10 and work our way up.
Okay, I like that.
Before I start my list, I want to say Justin Verlander would be in my top 10 if he were not hurt.
Yep, me too.
I'm assuming he
Easy.
would be in everybody's top 10
Yeah.
if he were not
Yep.
hurt.
Debatable.
I actually would still had him listed up until today. And
I just
decided to
didn't.
take
I
him out
didn't
just
put
'cause
him
he's
in
not
just
pitching
because
this year.
he's not going to pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my number 10.
It's mind blowing, Will. It just knows when you want to speak. It's crazy.
I'll tell my brother to stop playing video games and my dad to stop using his computer.
I'll text Spencer right now.
No.
I
My
won't.
number 10 is Trevor Bauer.
Ooh, okay. Didn't see that coming.
Mac, who you got?
Hyun-Jin Ryu.
Okay.
Solid.
Billy?
Aaron Nola.
I got Lance Lynn.
Interesting. It's very
All right.
interesting.
My
All
number
right.
9
Number
is
9, Mike.
Aaron Nola.
Macca?
Luis Castillo.
You go. I'm writing them down because I know you're not gonna fucking type them out and send it to me. So
I have them all written right fucking here.
It's a one-man show here.
I got Aaron Nola.
I went with Steven Strasburg.
I was
All right,
debating putting him in my top 10.
Number 8, Clayton Kershaw.
Macca?
The Nelson Lamet.
Billy?
Can you fucking go?
Billy's going last.
Yeah, switch it up, though.
He's going
Oh my
last.
God!
We
Get
switched- we
over
switched it.
yourself.
Nelson Lamet.
Wow, nice.
I also have I think Lamet. Yep, Lamet.
Wow, 3
know
Lamets
who
at
you
8?
got.
I don't have him in my top 10 because he only did it for 1 year. And
He was good in 2019.
no, he was not.
No?
He had a 4.07 ERA.
Oh, did he
He,
really?
he wasn't that
Yeah.
good.
That's
I looked at his
respectable.
stat. He's on the outside though. He would be in my 10, my 11 through 15.
Yeah, but he's a guy like who you could see being really dominant because he has such good stuff.
Mhm.
I think I have to see more, but I'm trusting that he has good
Yeah.
stuff. I mean, if
That's-
I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
He's
I
right
don't
on. He's right
care.
on the periphery. He was my honorable mention.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine with me too.
What is that? So we're at what, 6?
7.
7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's right. Sorry, Lucas Giolito.
Same. I got Giolito.
I got Walker Bueller.
What are we at? 7. I got Walker Bueller.
I fucked that up. I'm an asshat.
What'd you do?
I skipped. I skipped a person. I think
So
I
we
put
just
11. I think I put 11. 1, 2.
this fucking guy.
Oh yeah, I did. I put
Yeah,
Bauer.
that's why
at
I have to keep
Fuck
going
that.
back.
Yeah, Bauer. You can get rid of Bauer. He's not on my list.
Okay.
So, Mike, read back your list 10 to 7.
Sorry, Nola, Bueller, Kershaw, Giolito.
So Giolito 7.
Alright,
Yes. Sorry.
so-
Yeah.
No, Giolito would be 8.
Nola,
What?
Bueller. No, Nola, Bueller, Kershaw, Giolito.
Wait, Nola.
Bueller.
Oh, Bueller would be 9. Gotcha.
Sorry. Yeah, that's my bad. I wrote down 10, but I put it in the wrong spot.
No, you're good.
Don't worry, I'll send it to you right after this.
So what are we on now?
6.
I'll wait until Billy gets back. Yeah. Oh, he's got his headphones on anyway. Sorry. My 6 is Lance Lynn.
I got Max Scherzer at 6.
I got Clayton Kershaw at 6.
I have Hyun-Jin Ryu at 6.
All over the place there at 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All different.
At
All right,
5,
we're in the top 5.
Hyun-Jin Ryu.
I have Trevor Bauer at 5.
Yanks. I got Ryu.
Do you actually? Or are you copying me and Mike?
I have Ryu.
What
I'll
are
fucking
we,
send it to
five?
you after. All right.
Yeah, we're on 5.
Five. Clayton Kershaw.
Really good.
Yep.
Shane Bieber at 4.
I got Walker Buehler at 4.
Max.
What's up?
Max.
My shit froze. What's up?
4.
Whatever.
You're
We're
up.
up to you.
Bieber. My shit froze. All right, relax.
Why are you freezing your shit?
I also have Bieber at 4.
Max Scherzer at 3.
Shane Bieber at 3.
All right, Scherzer at 3.
Yeah, I don't need to write anymore. Scherzer at 3.
Garrett Cole at 2.
Garrett Cole at 2.
Shit, Garrett Cole too.
Jacob. No, I'm kidding. Garrett Cole at 2.
And DeGrom at 1.
And
And a
DeGrom at
DeGrom
one.
at 1, yeah.
Even Matt's at number 1. Well, I mean, obviously DeGrom's number 1. I mean, we were talking about it. Obviously, it's after the top 2, it's a log jam of whoever.
Yeah.
I feel like I got some hot takes on my list.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, Bauer's a little high. I don't even have my top 10.
I don't have any of the
I
I didn't
think
have him in my
it's-
top 10 either.
Listen, I think. See, I left Kershaw off. I put Scherzer down. I left Nola off.
Thank
See,
you, Mike.
here's my thing with Bauer, bro. Like, it's kind of hard to deny his talent and what he did last year. So I'm just looking at the upside, right? Like I'll take Bauer's upside over a lot of guys. And I didn't want to be like a cookie cutter list either.
Yeah.
So I also like Nola. I think Nola's easily probably 11th or 12th. Kershaw is probably right after. It's just that- Kershaw's so good, but like I'm just.
Kershaw's had an over a 3 ERA once.
I know, dude. He's so good. I'm
It's
just.
unreal.
I'm
Unreal.
trying to.
2019.
Besides this, yeah.
And it was
Besides
what? Like,
Besides-
a 3-2?
yeah, his rookie year.
303. 303.
Yeah.
Besides his rookie year. But
I'm
yeah.
trying to stir the pot a little. Like I'd take
Fair.
Bieber stuff, Bueller, Bauer, Giolito, Lamet. I'd take all these guys' stuff except for Ryu over Kershaw at this point. Like Scherzer, I can't leave off the list, but he's aging, and I like
Yeah.
just a lot of guys more than him that are younger.
Ryu is like super underrated.
Dude, his
And-
stats are stupid.
I think Ryu is actually like not that. I don't know.
Dude,
I've watched him
he's-
get rocked
I-
too
I
many
He's
don't-
times.
finished top 3 Cy Young 2 years in a row.
I know, but I've just
Yeah.
watched him get rocked too
So-
many times.
so-
Like I just.
So my thing with Ryu is that he's a good pitcher,
He
but
was a great pitcher.
he did amazing with the Dodgers in his last 2 years with the Dodgers. Then he came over to Toronto, which is where, going to the AL East, that's a, big difference from being on the best team in the NL West to going to not the best team in the AL East in a big hitter division.
He did
he's-
well.
And he's still sub 3 ERA,
It's a 2.6.
2.63, right?
My thing is I've
What is
watched.
Jeopardy-
There he is.
I'm
Jeopardy
just
theme
biased.
music?
I'm biased with you because I've watched the Yankees shit on him a few
Yeah.
times. So it's just I just can't get that out of my head.
Yeah.
Just some bias there.
Yeah,
But I
269.
can't. I couldn't leave him out of the top 10. That's why I have
Yeah.
him. at 10.
His shit's nice.
Yeah, he's
2 top 3 Cy
good
Youngs in a
pitcher.
row. Getting votes in the MVP every year.
It's a little excessive, but
And he's a late bloomer too. He kind of struggled at first, kind of trying to find his way. I think he missed the full season with an injury, and then he kind of just turned it on after that.
Yeah, he missed 15.
Max.
It
What
wasn't
the
even
fuck is
bad this
this?
first.
he's not a guy that relies
Couldn't
on
see it.
velocity. So he just kind
He
of.
didn't even struggle in his first 2 years. He had a 3 and a 3.38.
Right.
He actually has the best ERA in the first season from an Asian, like
Mhm.
Pitcher,
that
yeah.
came over in
Yeah,
their,
he's
first,
better
in
than
their
this
first
guy.
season. Yes, there's no Asian pitcher that came over and had a sub 3 ERA in their first season.
He finished 4th
Yeah,
his rookie
he's-
year. Yeah.
He's honestly one of the most underrated pitchers in baseball, and I think the more like you'll see him on these top 5, top 10 lists, and people will be like, "Why the hell is he there?" But if you look at his numbers, he definitely deserves a spot.
Yeah,
His
without a
numbers
doubt.
are phenomenal.
There's just so many guys I'd take the upside over with stuff wise. Like Bueller, I'm waiting for Bueller to have like some crazy
Yeah.
fucking year, dude. Dude is
Yeah,
just
he got
electric.
crazy stuff.
That's why I have him
I
so
mean-
high on my list too.
Yeah.
And Nola's another one. You know, he saw what he could do. What 2018, right?
Yeah, he hasn't been great.
I was looking, yeah, but his numbers like aren't awful.
Wait, yeah,
They're
so
better than you
Right.
think they are.
So I went into his in-depth numbers. I went to his advanced, and he has actually been a lot better than I thought he was. Because on paper and watching him, you know, he has not really impressed me over in 2019 and 2020. But he's actually basically just kind of getting unlucky. Because he should be doing a lot better than he did.
Yeah, and he's also on a team that you look at, and they're like, the Phillies consistently underperform.
Yeah.
So you see that gray cloud over the Phillies, and you think it applies to all their players. But Aaron Nola's been pretty good.
Yeah.
He's been really the one bright spot on that rotation where there's nothing there.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll obviously get to that more in depth when we do our NL East preview in 2 weeks. But yeah, I think he deserves a spot in the top 10 there too as well.
Yeah, I probably should have put him in there over Lamet, but it's whatever.
Like
I
you
like
said,
that.
upside. It's upside.
Yeah, he's got the upside.
I made the list in 30 seconds before the podcast. So.
Yeah. And as for Bieber and Bauer, as we know, they, you know, reiterate yet again,
Came out Cy Youngs.
they both were Cy Youngs in the Central Division, in which they faced, both of them had faced the Kansas City Royals, who were much worse than league average, Minnesota Twins, who were one of 2 teams that were better than league average, and they were barely better than league average as a team. Detroit Tigers, which were god awful. Chicago White Sox, which was the best team that both of them faced, and they both got rocked against the Chicago White Sox. Milwaukee Brewers, who were not good. Cincinnati Reds, who were not good. Pittsburgh Pirates, who we know were not good. And the Chicago Cubs, who were also not good last year. So how much do you really take in? Because then you also have to remember that, where is it? Here it is. Mackie, you're gonna like this. The American League wildcard game
Oh, how
got
could you
fucking
forget?
roped by the Yankees. Got touched up 4 2/3, 7 earned runs against the Yankees. Yeah.
I mean,
But Bieber's been good. Like he was
Yeah.
good
He
in
has.
2019. Like he has like really good
Yeah.
strikeout stuff. So
Mhm.
that's where like I don't think he's ever gonna be a sub 2 like sub 2 pitcher, right? If he hovers around a high 2, low
Yeah.
3,
Mhm.
and he'll strike out a lot of guys, like he's fine. Like that's all he needs to do.
Yeah. I mean, he
and,
really
and that's kind of why he's on the list.
Right.
his
My opinion.
biggest job is going to be shutting down the White Sox and the Twins.
Right.
That's his biggest job from
Just keep them in the park, really.
just keep
But-
them at bay.
Yeah, but you could
He doesn't
tell
have to
like
completely shut them down.
exactly.
No, keep them at bay at least. And you know, you expect them to you expect your ace to shut them down.
Right.
And you know, you saw him the first time last year that he went out of his division. He got fucking roped.
Yeah, he did not look good against the
He
Yankees,
looked
bro.
horrible.
It's like a team laid off his curveball and he but he doesn't have the 98-mile-an-hour fastball to get it by guys. So like
Yup.
the Yankees knew like, okay, he's throwing 94, 95. He's not gonna blow up by me. So
Mhm.
they're spitting on curveballs in the dirt, and he's like, well, fuck, what do I do?
Yeah.
You know, especially if you jump on him early, like Judge did.
Mhm.
He missed a spot. 94 down the middle.
Yep.
He just drives it to right center, and it's like, oh,
Exactly.
shit. You know.
Game over.
I mean, the only two definites on this list were DeGrom and Cole.
Oh, Glaber
Scherzer
was
was
in that game.
Can't Glaber.
Scherzer was one of those guys where you look at it, you're like, yeah, he's most
Scherzer.
likely on the list.
Say it
Other
again,
than
Max.
those-
What are you saying?
I said the only two definites on this list locked into their spots, no doubt about it.
1
DeGrom
and 2.
Cole, those are the only two. Yeah. Everything else, as we said, you could put Scherzer anywhere in this list. His age,
Kinda.
you did Maka. You mentioned his age. I mean, granted,
Yeah,
more
I-
likely to put him in the top 5 or 6,
Yeah.
but because the age, because of the fact that
I mean, sure, you could put him anywhere on this list, but if you put fucking Lance Lynn, Aaron Nola,
Right.
Luis Castillo, the Nelson Lamet over him, you're out of your mind.
right, no doubt. But again, it's really one of those things where the only 2 locked in spots were 1 and 2,
Yeah.
which I think says a lot about the game of baseball right now and the state of the game.
Well, it's the only
A lot
one
of good
that we all
pitchers.
agreed on anyway.
I mean, I think anyone with in their who has common sense would agree on that as well.
MLB expert doesn't agree.
Whatever, man. What's
Useless.
not to agree?
Useless.
Like, what is so hard to see? Just forget it. Fuck
You a
you.
poet now?
Sick of it.
Yeah. Obviously, DeGrom and Cole are 1 and 2.
Yeah.
The given.
And it's crazy because Cole didn't even have that great of a year last year.
He had a good year.
He had a good year.
A lot of people don't realize that he had a 2.84 ERA with like
Yeah.
80 Ks and
It's because he,
or I
Right.
don't even
because he
know,
got
100
off to
Ks. I don't know.
he got off to a rocky start,
That's
and
a
he was
horrid
in the
start, yeah.
threes. He was in the threes for a little while.
He only
for
had
the-
like 2
mainly
bad
why.
starts against
Yeah.
the Braves and the Rays, and a
Right. Those are 2 good offensive teams.
yeah, and he ran out of gas.
Sure.
But he's a slow. He had a worse start his first like 7 starts in 2019, and look how that ended up.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Right.
should have won a Cy Young. He was the best pitcher in baseball that year. Should have
Mhm.
won a Cy Young.
So, and I think the biggest what if from last year was what if there was a full season? Would Garrett Cole and Jacob DeGrom win Cy Young?
Yeah,
Both
I
of
think
them.
so. I
We've
think
said
so.
it numerous times.
Especially the way that they
Said it
were
numerous
both,
times.
especially the way that they were both headed at the end of the season.
Yeah, and DeGrom has been
Yep, exactly. You got
DeGrom's
known
ridiculous,
to pull
bro.
away
He
from the
won it.
pack later on in the year. DeGrom has been known
Yeah.
to pull away from the pack later in the year. Cole, obviously, as you said, he's not a quick starter.
Mhm.
So it's interesting to know. Maybe Bieber would have gotten roughed up, later on in the season.
They're both the
Early in the
aces
season.
of the
We only
MLB.
played the back end.
Yep.
Hmm?
They're both the aces of the MLB.
And they're both in the same city.
Yep.
Love that. I love that the Yankees and Mets are good again, dude. Love that.
Mhm. It just brings so much more excitement to the sport.
How many Yankee fans say that, Max? How many Yankee fans say that?
Listen,
I'm great. I
listen.
know.
how
Say
many
it.
Yankee fans make sense?
Just Bill.
How many?
I got Bill.
And it all comes full fucking circle. Oh man. Oh, episode 66 on the books.
Nah, hey,
Whoa, what are you doing?
Who do you
What do you
think
got?
you are?
What do you
what's
got?
left? Let's wrap
Honestly,
it
We
up.
gotta
what
do
the-
some transactions, and we forgot to do
Yeah.
I
player
didn't even think
A
anything
versus player.
fucking happened.
We forgot we have player A versus player B, so I'm gonna do my
Forgot about
transaction
the-
so you can pull that up.
Yeah, you're kind of a piece of shit, Max.
Let's get this
All right,
going.
Max, you're moved on to number. You're moved down to number 3 in the depth chart now. All right. Since last Sunday, Brett Anderson signed back. I don't know if back with the Brewers. 𝒍𝒆𝒂𝒅𝒊𝒏𝒈 officially signed his contract. Chaz Rowe and Colin McHugh to the Rays. With the A's. Brad Brock to the Royals. Love that.
I like
Brad
that
Brock
move,
to the
yeah.
Royals. Yeah, Brad Brock to the Royals. Jake Lamb to the Braves. Ian Kennedy to the Rangers. Mitch Moreland to the A's. Brett Gardner back to the Yankees and Justin Wilson. Julio Teheran to the Tigers. Marwin Gonzalez to the Red Sox.
Did this all happen a while ago?
This is this week. Which
No,
This all happened like Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah,
No,
Monday. and
these
Tuesday.
are just official now.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we didn't cover it last week, Macca, because it happened during this week.
Now you know why I say I didn't think anything fucking happened this week because it was all happened like last week. Just made it official this week.
The Mets lost Guillermo Herdia, unfortunately, to
Herdia?
the Braves.
Already?
Herdia, it's just some shit.
Watch a game. Jesus.
God
Watch a
damn,
game.
bro. And you give me shit about fucking names.
Garrett
Jeez.
Roche English name, white guy.
It was one fucking time.
Jeremy Jeffers to the Nationals.
That's a great move.
Cameron Maybin to the Cubs. Lippard to the D-backs. Knitker got an extension. Blah, blah, blah. Nothing good, nothing good, nothing good, and that's it.
Wasted fucking 3 minutes.
You need to relax,
Hey,
buddy.
it allowed you to get your A and B up because you know you're
Thank
used
you.
to
What
it.
A and B?
This A and B, you prick.
There you go. There you go.
Because I did need time to get it. So thank you, Mike, for that amazing Mike transaction corner.
Wait, have I seen? I don't think I've seen this.
No, it was on our story. Oh no, we didn't. I didn't post it in the group chat. Actually, my apologies.
52 dingers. What?
so-
What?
Who you taking?
What positions we looking at here?
Outfield.
Outfield.
Ooh.
I'm taking player B.
And there's 0% chance that you'll be able to guess who this is.
I think it's player B. Why wouldn't I be able to guess who this is?
Because you won't.
Is it old? Is it like current?
It's old.
How old are we talking?
Old.
Interesting.
Any
I feel like
guesses?
I feel like I could figure this out.
This is great for podcasts right here.
Can I get like a? It's pre-2. Like, what do you mean by old? Like, I need to know where my headspace is out here.
Old, like
You can
very
You
old.
can pick one.
Very old.
Then we can go into who it is. We can do that.
An outfielder.
Just pick one, A or B. I think you said B.
Oh, I said B. Yeah, B by a
Yeah.
landslide.
Yeah.
Honestly.
So
Well,
Well-
why are you saying B?
Well, he's a better offensive player, slightly better defensively, better overall with the WAR. I mean, just
Okay.
So
better
now
on
we'll
base.
give you a time frame. This is in the 60s.
Yes.
60s. Rod-
Confusion on his face.
Stop.
Light bulb just clicked.
Is one of them Roger Maris?
No.
Nope.
No.
So Billy, how many votes did we get on that? That
I
80s
don't remember.
Us.
I didn't look. Are you looking?
I'm trying to check now. Yeah,
Is player A
probably not.
Willie Mays?
Yes.
Wow.
shit, you got it
good
right.
job.
So who's player B?
It's a different year.
Yeah. 65 and 67, I believe.
Well, now he's gonna get it, but this is fast.
65 and 67. I'd have to look this up. Honestly, I don't have a clue.
You were close with your Roger Maris guess. It's the same division.
We had 20 votes, by the way, Billy.
Okay.
16 people voted for player B.
4 for A.
4 for player A.
I abstained from voting, but I would have chose A.
A? You would have chose
We got a
A?
lot of votes in the other poll we have.
Yes. Which I will
Which we'll
be
do after
going
this.
next.
Well, let's stop being bad podcasts and we'll just tell
Yeah.
Matt who it is. It's Yaz.
Mike Yastrzemski?
Yeah.
No.
Carl Yastrzemski?
No, Carl.
I meant
yeah.
Carl Yastrzemski. Sorry.
Yes. So it's their MVP years from 94 and 97.
I was actually thinking Yastrzemski.
When,
95,
Mike?
97.
Said it's in the division.
Sorry, 64 and 67.
Yes, there you go. There we go.
Wait,
Yastrzemski
65.
is the
Max.
best
I thought it
player.
was 65.
What, it's 60.
65
Yeah.
and 67.
It was close
Whatever.
enough. I don't
Willie
know.
Mays only had 9 stolen bases.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, Yastrzemski
Yeah,
is
he was-
clearly
he-
better.
Mays had to be in his 30s here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he
mean-
retired only 8 years later. So
I think Yastrzemski's better than by a lot here. Like, I don't even think it's close.
I don't think it's a lot, but it's
And for those of you doing
I
audio
think it's
only,
close.
check out the 67
Well,
season from Yastrzemski and the 65 season from Mays.
Yastrzemski's got a
check out
194
the
weighted
YouTube
run
video.
created plus, a higher defensive WAR, a higher overall WAR, a higher OPS plus, Slugging's a
Yeah.
little bit lower, but it's marginal. A higher on base percentage by a good amount. Higher batting average. Less strikeouts. Way more walks. One
It's
more
just-
stolen base.
It's
More
it's
runs
about
batted
the same.
in.
They're all about the same.
They're close. They're
pretty much
very
the same.
close. I was surprised on the defensive award. I didn't know that
Yeah, I was.
Yaz was a good defender.
Well, it also helps that he's playing in Fenway and
Yeah.
Willie was playing in the Polo Grounds, so
Yeah. So
it was interesting.
it was a very good comparison.
I like.
Here's
that
the
one.
other one. Mackie didn't see this either.
Would you rather
Yes,
hit?
he did. Yes, he
Yes, I
did.
did.
Oh,
I
you
saw it
did?
on
He saw it
Twitter.
on Twitter.
Okay. So what'd you pick, Macca?
I picked other.
Ooh.
What was
And
it?
it would be
Well, I can tell you what it is.
Hit an opposite field home run at Yankee Stadium.
Into the no into the judges' chambers. That was a half serious response. If I'm
Sure.
being,
first row of right field.
it's more like
Have you ever hit a home run at Wrights Field?
I did not. hit a home
I
run
was gonna
at
say
Wrights.
because then it would be the same thing.
Yeah, I was. If I had to pick though, I would pick Kansas City.
Ooh.
Don't they have
The
a
fountain?
waterfall? Yeah, that's what I was
Center
thinking.
field.
Fountain,
That's
yeah.
nice. I like
Yeah.
that.
That's a good
Or
one. We have some good answers on other, by the way.
or
Do you
back
have
in the
them?
day, the hill over the. I'd rather not even hit a
Dallas Hill?
homer, hit a ball on the hill in Houston.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
so we got 2 on Twitter that were responses in terms of other. Hit the warehouse in Camden,
Yes.
Ooh,
and then hit a ball to the top of the rocks at Angel Stadium.
that's a good one.
Some serious fucking power right there.
Some pop.
Yeah.
We're on a power showcase. So on Twitter, we got 19 votes.
This is Instagram.
47% of people said 𝒂𝒂𝒉 which seems to be the popular pick
It's like he doesn't even listen.
because on Instagram had
Is
the
it Twitter?
same kind of layout. Yes, I said Twitter.
Oh, it was showing the Instagram. Sorry.
I know because he didn't have the Twitter. 𝒂𝒂𝒉 seemed to be the popular answer among everyone. Over the Green Monster in Fenway was second for both Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
No one picked onto the tracks though in Houston, which is interesting to me.
Fuck
And
Houston.
on Twitter too,
On Twitter, nothing.
because the Astros cheated.
Yeah, that dog shit.
I genuinely believe that that's probably part of why, because no one wants anything to do with Houston.
Yeah.
Definitely an interesting one. What would you pick, Billy?
McCovey Cove.
I like that too.
That's a fucking nuke.
That is a good shot.
I liked Mike's.
Even into the Allegheny in PNC.
Isn't
Fucking nuke.
isn't it like 310 feet down the line there in San Francisco? Isn't it super short?
It is, but you got to hit it
Yeah,
like
but then
25 feet in the air.
Fucking sky high, yeah.
not only
Yeah.
that, the
There's also
you
feet
know,
Sidewalk?
behind it.
that wall, whatever the fuck
Oh yeah,
that is,
there's a gap. Yeah.
is big. It's about 100 and something feet,
Oh, is it that far? Wow.
and then there's
You
also
gotta
a
hit a fucking
sidewalk.
piss missile,
And there's
yeah.
a big sidewalk that's the size of like a boardwalk.
Did you
bigger
have the
dog.
one in the over PNC Park into like the water there? Did you have that on the pool?
Yeah, into the Allegheny, that's what I just said.
That's
Yeah.
a
Okay,
good
yeah.
one. That's a good one. I haven't heard that one yet.
What was the I went through the stats with you, Billy. Barry Bonds is the only one with like double
Yeah,
digit home runs. There's also
31, 32,
30,
33.
33, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it's
and like only one
Unreal.
other person has more than 5, I think.
Yeah. Brandon Belt was one of them, right?
Or no, so
he
yeah,
has 8, right?
I have it right here. I just pulled it up. Sorry.
Yeah.
Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds. Oh, come on, fucking load. Come on, you can do it.
How much more a better freeze when he figures out who it is?
And Barry Bonds is 35.
35.
And then Brandon
Pablo
Bell's
Sandoval has 8, and Brandon Belt has 9.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I just think every time I hear him, dude, I just think of him stretching in like the Braves with his fucking stomach. I gotta find the picture now.
No, I see. For me, it's him running to the fucking who was it? Chris Taylor first base when he fucking jumped or something like that where they fucking collided at first base.
Oh, and that's for Giants. And then for players not from the Giants, it's Carlos Gonzalez with 3 and Adam LaRoche with 3.
Wow, Adam LaRoche. That's a name.
I caught his home run ball at the Nationals.
Who did he play
Park.
with? That he would have played the Giants.
Diamondbacks.
Nationals.
Diamondbacks, Nationals.
He
was the
actually hit
Pirates
it
for a
in
while.
back-to-back days.
Really?
Really?
He hit 2 in back-to-back days, yes.
He was a big motherfucker.
Oh, and Carlos Delgado also had 3.
You good there, man?
Yeah.
He looks like a snowman. Oh God.
God. That's fucking tiny,
Carlos
man.
Delgado did it twice. Did it 3
It's so
times.
fucking tiny.
I'm gonna throw up. I'm laughing so hard.
Carlos Delgado hit 2 of them off of Matt Morris in 2 different years.
That's crazy.
That's interesting.
He's giving up the most. Lincecum's giving up 4.
I love
5.
Tim
He gave up 5. Mad Bum's giving up 4.
Lincecum.
All right.
All right, we got anything else, guys?
No.
All righty, it's a wrap. Episode 66 in the books, apparently now officially in the books. There's the picture. Let's tweet it out and put it on our story so everybody knows what we're talking about.
Bro, you're a professional athlete.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's a fucking offensive line professional leader.
They come in different shapes and shots.
It's literally a snowman.
This is what peak male performance looks like, boys.
Oh yeah.
All right, go check out all the other podcasts on the network, on the Power Play, if you want to listen to the dopest hockey podcast in the world.
They got merch now.
They do have merch now.
Fire merch.
Yeah, some Man Rockets, some classic,
some logo stuff.
Yeah.
Check that out.
From the tips, golf. You want to talk golf? You want to hear golf? Go to From the Tips. They got new episodes.
Tiger Woods, by the way.
Yes, they got Tiger Woods. Yeah, that's some sad sports news.
Oh yeah, that is sad.
Prayers up to him. Hopefully, speedy recovery.
Yeah, very nice tribute that a lot of the golfers had today for him, wearing Tigers
Sunday Red.
And so from the tips, from tips golf, they release a new episode every Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. Tuesday, I think.
Tuesday, yep.
And then Tri-State Sports Beat, everything Tri-State Sports. And and From the Cut. Forgot about that one.
Yep. Yeah, of course you did. Don't worry, I forgot about it too this week almost.
Oh, there's one reason. But
got a new episode out this week with poet and diehard Rangers fan Brandon Cohen. Check it out, please. We got some interesting guests coming in the next couple of weeks. I gotta lock some stuff down, but it should be not the bigger and better things for the cut.
Yep. Yeah. So see you next week. I love you. Bye. Max, take it away.
Peace.
That was okay.
Yee.
Love you. Bye.
Peace.